Welcome back. Okay. So, this is a bad year. It's a bad year for the MMA-HOLES as we have been experiencing a lot of technical difficulties and the software just crashed on us. We're back in business. We're back in business, Fukin off. This is part 2 of Fuk Off Friday, the last Friday before thank you for joining us again as we were playing the points game, and it got rudely interrupted. Rudely interrupted here as JBH got points, and then that was it. Matt Stone is in the lead, and that's it. Now, the question, Jesse, is I do not remember. Did we spin for you? What the Fuk hat? I think we did, and Jesse's up here. Did we spin for you? What happened there?
I don't remember.
We're gonna have to go back to the videotape. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, I gotta turn my phone off. Do you guys remember what happened? Let's go back to the videotape over here. As
is that a different one?
No, hold on a second here. I don't fucking remember. Let's see. Points game. Here we go. No, that's what we're doing right now. Does the other one have to process?
Maybe.
The fuck? Is it public?
Yeah, it's public.
All right, let's go to part 1. All right, here we go. Let's go back to part 1 and investigate, guys. Let's investigate. As I'm going to do this. What is going on? Yeah, it's crazy, man. We were rolling and flowing, and I don't know what the hell happened. Everything just shut down. It was weird. Okay, let's go to the very end. Let's go. Let's investigate. How did this thing go down? Is in the lead, 55 points, 50 for Matt Stone, Mystic with 15, tied with 2 joints. Carper, Genie, Colby, all tied in that last place spot over there. Who is going to win tonight's point game? And Carper Tom is the champ. Okay, so yeah, we did spin the Jesse. Okay, we're good. All right, now we're caught up here. We figured it out. JBH in the lead at 55, Matt Stone at 50, Mystic 15, tied with 2 joints, Carper and Genie, Colby, all tied for last place. All right, thank you for jumping back. Really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button again as we'll try to pick it back up. That's crazy, man. Let me start the clock again for the points game. We did stop the clock, but I don't know what the hell. Thank you, Matt Stone. Yeah, hit that like button. Let's get the party going. We were talking about the Jake Paul story.
Yeah.
And, I mean, let's move to the Bisping thing so we can kind of move away from the Jake Paul situation.
So,
how about that?
That's actually a little further down. You're going to have to scroll a little bit.
I could scroll. I could do that.
According to the score, Bisping is open to fighting Logan or Jake Paul if he gets a real offer.
Okay, I think I don't want to talk about it. I think I might be Logan and Jaked out.
I hope you're not, because they're going to be in the news for quite some time.
Let me try to figure this out. Why would Jake Paul fight Michael Bisping? I just can't figure this one out. This one kind of makes 0 sense.
I think Bisping is just looking for clout, to be honest.
Yeah, I for the Paul brothers, it's a little early in the night for that. For the Paul brothers, makes no sense for them to take a Michael the Count Bisping fight, right?
Right.
I mean, for Bisping, sure, but I just don't understand how that really would work. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Moss.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, is it worth even where did he say this?
So he said this, I think, on his podcast. Bisping said Thursday that he would be willing to exit retirement for a fight against brothers Logan or Jake Paul, 2 YouTube stars who have recently made waves in the boxing scene. He said, Jake Paul, if you want to fucking go, Logan Paul, if you want to go, then I guess you have to put your hands in your pockets and man up because you're talking shit. You contacted my manager saying you want to fight. Well, guess what, buddy? I'm here. I'm going nowhere. You want to fight someone? You want to test yourself? If you want to do it, I'll do it. I'm here. No problem. I'm almost 42 years old. I'm a former world champion, and I will take you to school, my friend. So apparently they contacted his manager.
Okay, and I see Uncle Shep says, why not? I would love to see him beat the balls off that dude. That's why. The Paul brothers would never take a Michael Bisping fight. It literally makes no sense. And you have to think of this. As MMA fans, we know who Michael Bisping is. I mean, former champ, for God's sakes. But I don't see how it would work for the Paul brothers in any way. I really think it's just a lose-lose situation for them. They'll just get their ass whooped, and that's it.
Right.
You know, like, so what do the Paul brothers really get out of this?
Nothing. I guess just more publicity because we're talking about them.
Yeah.
So
at least if Conor McGregor beats the shit out of him, he's Conor McGregor. You know, everyone their mother knows who Conor is, and Conor is a smaller guy, so the Paul brothers can say, well, hey, I might have a chance because I'm a lot bigger. We'll go with that. Michael Bisping's a big dude, so you throw him in there with one eye. He could have no eyes. He still beat the brakes off of the Paul brothers. So
right.
it kind of just. I credit to you for throwing this out there, Mr. Bisping, but there is no way in hell they'll even, and they won't even return your phone call. They won't even look at your DM. I just don't see how this would make any sense to them.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, this just is insane.
All right, before we get to the next story, can we just get some points, JBH, over here? Because we had a huge fucking monkey wrench thrown into the game, and I would like some points, please. Thank you, Hearns.
You were the last one with the points. What are you talking about?
Yeah, thank you, Hearns, man, for the last points. But let's get this ball rolling again. I want to hear some music. I want to hear some spin that wheel.
Are you want insurance is what you're saying, huh? What if the wheel spin goes to the Mystic then? Would you still want to hear that?
No.
All right. JBH in the lead, and you guys know how to play the points game. We don't have to tell you anymore. What else do we have in the news?
All right. According to MMA Junkies Ken Hathaway, UFC Fight Night 183 official weigh-in highlights, face-offs, and photo gallery. If you want to see the photo gallery, it's on the website. But everyone made weight for Saturday's card, which takes place at UFC Apex in Las Vegas and streams on ESPN+. That includes headliners Stephen Thompson and Jeff Neal, who meet in a high-stakes welterweight fight. At the conclusion of the weigh-ins, the athletes from all 12 bouts on the card came face-to-face for a final stare-down. There was a mix of high intensity and friendliness across the board. My favorite face-off, Moss, was the Michelle Pereira one. I'm not going to lie. That one's tense with Chaos Williams. Have you seen it?
I did not.
Tense.
I didn't watch any of this stuff, to be honest. Oh, can we put this on the community section too? I forgot to throw this on the community section. Oh, you did? Okay. I did not see any of them. I'm gonna savor it for tomorrow. I'm gonna soak it into my eyeballs tomorrow. I should have watched it before the stream, but I'm gonna watch it right before the picks. What were they doing? I'm sure they were fired up.
Well, Pereira did the typical acrobat right before the face-off.
Mm-hmm. Like what?
He
did
like
rolling?
He kind of like like in like Jackie Chan movies and things like that, like if they fall on their back and they kick themselves back up to their feet. Mm-hmm. He did that. Like he kind of like fell back on his back, kicked his way back up to his feet.
He's gonna get knocked out.
But he did.
I didn't see it. I gotta see it.
He looked swole. Pereira. But Chaos Williams didn't look affected. He looked fine.
I have a feeling. I don't know. I gotta watch the face-off, but I think and Chaos is the under, right?
Yeah, I chose Chaos.
I think I might. I
made my picks today, by the way. I did it a day early.
Why are you stuttering?
I know.
Did you? You feel confident?
I'm nervous around you.
I don't blame you. Tomorrow is a big day because we find out who the first ever champion, like real champion, goat milk champion, who's going to get the first ever belt. Wicked World in the lead. We'll throw the standings up there. But looking forward to seeing that. A Kiwi Wicked World. Do you have the list?
Yeah, I do. It's actually, you're on the account. You just have to go to your page. So click the little arrow. Actually, show them how to do this if they're looking at how to get to their posts and stuff. Pretty self-explanatory. That little arrow you see next to your name at the top. Right there. Yeah. Just click that and then click stream. That'll be your page.
What am I doing?
And then just scroll until you find the post that I made.
So what do you mean by stream?
Oh, it's just titled that. I don't know. I didn't make that. It's just titled that. If you're looking to go to your profile, that's
all right. This is okay because I'm on the MMA-HOLES.
Yeah, so this is your profile. So if you guys are looking to get to your profile to see your,
it doesn't matter. This is gonna be gone
posts,
anyway. It's gonna be all gone anyway.
It's that one. All
right, here we go. Let's see.
So we have 3. The leaders are still the same. The top 3 are still the same, but we got some people who are slowly catching up.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's be honest. If you have one win, you need to be a one winner with
you need to be like 800 points.
Big points. So who has big points with a one
Eerie
win?
Sparks.
Yeah.
And Henry Solstice.
Pezzi.
And Tipper gets them all.
Yeah, Pezzi wins. Another one. He can slip in the Tippy gets them all. Who else?
Eerie Sparks.
Yeah, Steve Sparks.
Eerie Sparks. Are they the same
That's
person?
Steve Sparks, yeah.
That's it.
There's a couple of 650s. Let me see. I mean, unless they have like a banging night tomorrow, but I don't know how many points is going to be on there. How many fights are on the card altogether?
Can someone tell us how many points are on tomorrow's card, please? Justin?
Well, no, I'm saying there's not many fights, so I don't think there's a lot of points. So realistically, Wicked World, Kiwi, and King Carnage are basically fighting for the belt.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to win too, but I would have to get like massive points in order to get the job done. Yeah, so Steve Sparks with the 830. So a handful of people can get it done here, but good luck.
12 fights.
There's 12 fights on there. So, yeah, I don't know if there's like a massive amount of points you can really get.
Well,
all right, we'll see what happens.
I suppose if you think about it, with 12 fights, if it ends up being about 700 points by the end of the night, if you had like a good night, then you could theoretically, if you have like 800 points, get into the 1,600 or 1,500 margin.
You know what's wild? Win. These three won early, right? I think they won
Wicked
like
World
really
was
early.
The first one to start hitting the leaderboard.
Yeah, like these three won early in Goat Milk, and then as the league progressed, they made first page a bunch of times, but never hit the one spot again. So it's not easy. It's not easy. So good luck to the people.
Yeah, baby! Squatch coming in clutch! Let's get this points get rolling!
Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Fapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Choke my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman, show them tits. Pervert cameraman, $10 tip. Pervert cameraman, Ariel Celeste. Pervert cameraman, show them breasts. Boobies.
The Squatch.
Spin it for 2 joints.
Oh, shite.
Squatch, bringing the game back, man. I was getting a little worried that
yeah, don't let that glitch in the Matrix ruin this game, for God's sakes. Here we go, Spinnerooski. The two-parter, part
Good luck,
2.
2 joints.
To the 2 joints. All right, Squatch spinning it up. Let's see what joints can get over here as the wheel is rolling. 2 joints with the 15 points. A 500's coming in at 25. Whoa.
You got me all hyped up for no reason, Mouse.
Okay, 2 joints. Congratulations.
By the way, Justin Jr., did you see the face-off with Jillian Robertson? Because it actually wasn't bad. Well, I'm not picking Jillian Robertson in the fight, but she looked all right. She didn't look bad.
She looked all right?
Face-off. Yeah, she looks all right.
All right. What do you mean by all right? Like what?
Yeah, you know, like how sometimes at a face-off, a fighter might look scared or anxious or unhealthy or anything like that. But she looked fine.
Okay.
She looked good. She looked
but
really good.
But is it enough to pick her?
I mean, she seemed like she was ready. Jillian, she came up to that face-off. In my opinion,
size-wise, would they look like standing next to each other?
No, they were about the same size, but she was confident. Like she was very confident. So
sassy.
I'm not sassy, but
emo.
She definitely went up there like I got this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm picking that fight. Let me look at this thing. Maybe I'll make my pick right now. Let me look at this thing. Is it Jillian or Gillian? I want to call her Gillian.
I think it's Jillian.
Gotta say, Jesse, not impressed by her record. You know, 2 wins in a row. I think they're both finishes, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, no, decision. Patello, submission on Casey, and then look at the shoulders on this girl. You know?
Yeah, I still went with Santos, but
unanimous decision over the meatball. Let's be honest, the meatball's a little overrated. Barella. What, she lost to Mara Barella? Oh, wait, hold on a second.
But it was a decision. It was
Barella's a fucking can, man. And then 1 contender series. Not really much.
I got Santos.
5-5. The reach is definitely Santos. I got to look at these 2 next to each other. I might pick the Robertson.
Well, I got to tell you, but after seeing that face-off, I don't think it would be a bad pick.
I might pick it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's really not enough evidence. And Mara Barella, by the way. But this is her first. Maybe she was super nervous. It was a split decision. But Mara Barella is not very good. And Molly the Meatball, I mean, Jesus. I mean, I don't know. Who you picking in the chat? You have a pick on this one?
Let's see. Jillian sub second round says Uncle Johnny Smith. Shep says Santos has that easy has the stand up easy. Sean Hart says Redhead proved me wrong her last fight I went against her. Well, I have a feeling she might prove some people wrong this fight. I also I was considering changing my pick just after seeing the face-off, and I don't watch the face-offs.
I'm leaning Jillian. I am, but I have to. Yeah, the face-offs will be the tail.
I'm telling you, if you watch face-offs, you're probably gonna be like, yeah, Jillian's got this. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Justin says, got Santos' decision. I'll be interviewing Jillian's mentor, Din, this week. Molly the Meatball happens to be a meatball, says Alex Lovell. A noon knocking says, OMG, thank God. Justin Jr. says, shout out to Chaos and Jillian, or shout out Chaos and Jillian. Two friends of the MMA genie. Uncle Mike H says, Canada for the win. Alex Lovell, spin anyone? Let's see. Is there any spins, Moss?
No, we're waiting on spins.
Alex Lovell. Points JVH.
You're now trying to butter him up after you shot down a beautiful idea of his.
What do you mean shot it down? I said it was if it's too complicated.
Wasn't complicated.
It is it does get complicated if you're adding rules and stuff. It gets complicated.
Anyway, make sure you hit the like button. This is part 2 of Food Court Friday. The first part crashed and burned. Now we've resurrected from the dead. So hit that like button and throw us in the algorithm here. With 110 people watching, everyone smash that like button in the upright position over there on multiple devices, and share the stream too. Put it on your social media. Throw us out there and say, hey, we're having a party. We're hanging with the holes. All right.
When I lean forward like this, my head looks twice the size of yours.
Spin that wheel!
Alex Lovell.
Matt Stone.
Whoa! Come on.
All right. Thank you, Alex. And here we go. Matt Stone.
Good luck, Matt.
Jesse, you ready to be in second place?
Good luck, Matt.
Are you ready? You ready? How does second place feel?
I'm not in second place.
All right. Good luck, Matt Stone. We got some spinach going on here. Courtesy of Alex Lovell. Here we go. The wheel is spinning round and round she goes. A hundo's coming. 10. That's enough.
Hoofa.
That's enough, Jess.
Listen, Moss, I'm engaged to you. I'm always in first place.
Oh,
yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I know. Thank you. That was a good one, right? That was a good little, thank you.
It's not going to help you win this game.
Thank you. Calm down. You don't. It's okay. I know. That was a great comment.
That's not going to.
Thank you.
That's not going to help you win this game, Jesse. All right, so Matt Stone in the lead. If you want to see the points rankings, JBH in number 2. 2 joints at 40 in 3. Mystic in the 4th place all by himself. Carper, Genie, and Colby hanging out together with the 10 points apiece. Any man's game tonight. No women besides you, Jesse. You're the only lady hanging in there tonight, so good luck.
Moz, I have a secret to tell you.
Yes, you're a man.
Thanks, guys. I know. What can I say? I'm just hitting them left and right today. There's one zinger after another. Right? Oh, stop it. I know. It's freaking crazy. Oh, man. It's just my night. Right? Listen, they can't get enough of it. I know. All right, calm down now. Calm down. All right. Oh, this is that one guy.
All right. Thank you, Jesse, for the
Cut
humor.
it
Appreciate
out.
it. All right, thank you. That was very nice of you. 115 watching with 50 likes. Unacceptable. Hit the like button right now. I don't understand how so many people were watching with so little likes. Hit the like button. Even if you didn't like that little segment over there, it's fine. Just hit that like button. All right. Anyway, so I want to look at this card over here. It seems like a couple of things that people are talking about. Thompson and Neal are being pushed aside. Everyone's talking about Aldo Vera and Pereira versus Williams. Mm-hmm. That's what everyone's talking about here. So let's look at these two savages. You got to think that this has all the potential to be fight of the night, right? This has got to be the one.
It will most certainly be fight of the night.
But with Michelle Pereira, We've seen situations where, well, he was fun to watch, and then
there was
not
nothing
so
fun
much.
about watching him. I'm sorry. It's not fun to watch him. It's so annoying. I get annoyed. I don't want to watch gymnastics. I want to watch him fight. I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing fun about that to me. It's so fucking annoying. Sorry, Pereira. I think you're a great fighter, and I think you're good at what you do, but just cut the acrobats.
But last fight was really
Get
good.
it out of here.
How did you not enjoy that?
But the last fight, what did he do? He cut the acrobats. He still had some, but he didn't do it as much as he usually does.
The last fight, we were literally mouth wide open, drooling all over his performance.
I said he's a good fighter. He's good at what he does. He's an excellent fighter. But just, I don't want to see him fucking flipping around the cage all the time. Like,
and then he gets to finish.
Oh, it drives me nuts.
He gets to finish.
Yeah, the one fight that he actually limited the amount of acrobats he did inside the cage.
So what do you want him to do then? I mean, that's his shtick.
I want him to fight. I just want him to fight. I want him to be good, as good as he is. He is a good fighter. He's fucking excellent. But I just don't want to see all the flipping around. It's so stupid.
So, yeah, like Sean Hart says, what about Izzy?
Izzy doesn't flip around inside the cage.
Yeah,
like,
this guy
is literally doing gymnastics inside the cage.
Izzy does anime shit in there.
Before the fight.
And I have to
be
honest
with you.
It's a shtick. But I have to be honest with you.
When he's fighting, when the clock starts, he's fighting. He's not fucking flipping around doing retarded shit.
But hold on a second, Jess. Izzy versus Yoel Romero did something that we can't ever remove from our brains.
What?
Okay? That fight was one of the worst things we've ever seen in our lives.
Okay.
Now, Michelle Pereira has been in a stinker. Well, not a stinker. Not the greatest of fight before. But compared to what Izzy has done,
they're not the same.
Why are you not getting on Izzy?
They're not the same.
He put us through that horrible performance.
We've seen a million boring performances by fighters. But what I'm saying is Izzy is not the same as Pereira. Izzy doesn't... Listen, yeah, Izzy goes in there, he does these weird dances and shit like that, but he doesn't do it when he's fighting. When he's fighting, he's just fighting. This guy is fighting and fucking doing gymnastics. It's so annoying.
I don't understand. What do you like to watch in a fighter? I think he is exciting. How do you not think Michelle Pereira is exciting?
I do think he's an exciting fighter. I don't find him to be an exciting gymnast.
Gymnast?
Yeah.
He's doing some weird ass acrobats in that cage.
I know, and it's annoying.
But yet he's still landing and he's still submitting his opponent.
It's just my opinion. You don't have to have the same opinion as me. There's no argument here. I just don't like it. You like it. That's that.
So do you enjoy people celebrating and butt fucking their opponent? Is that more your pace?
That's funny because they're not fighting anymore. It's over. It's a celebration.
Yes. Okay. So man on man action. I got it. Okay. Anyway, are you excited about this? I mean, so I'm confused. All right. Michelle Pereira Williams, who do you have? I'm leaning towards Mr. Chaos. I'm actually leaning in that direction. I'm going to watch this face-off. Might change my mind here, but what a good fight this is going to be. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch, and I can't wait to react with you, the boys.
Yes, sir.
Hanging with the boys.
Uncle Steph's laughing in the chat. A new knocking says, those eyes, dude. You're so lucky, my man. Deacon MMA said, you're lucky you have those eyes, Moss. You have beautiful eyes.
You know, a lot of people compliment my eyes.
Yeah, they're very nice. Get closer. No, you got to get closer than that.
Actually, you can't see, Jesse, but
you got to get a little closer.
I know I'm pretty lucky, right? I mean, look at these dazzlers.
Moss, get right up in the camera. There you go. Yeah, a little closer. You should have gotten closer.
I like that. I like that so much. Thank you. Thank you. I know I'm very lucky. I'm so lucky.
Oh, God. All right.
Wow. Thank you.
In the words of Rick James, a.k.a. Dave Chappelle, it's a... Wait, is Dave Chappelle not his real name?
No, it's Ahmed. Yes, it's his real name. What are you talking about?
What? Who's Rick James? Can you help me out here? Instead of laugh, maybe?
You don't know who Rick James is?
No. Can you help me out?
If you look up Rick James, right next to Rick James is a picture of a clutch. You could find those two together. Yeah, Rick James, singer. No. He's a super freak. How about that?
All right.
You know,
I don't need to know that bad. If you're not going to tell me, then.
Super freaky. No.
Oh, okay.
They want you to leave, Jess. He used to do a skit about Rick James. Like he used to, I'm Rick James, bitch.
Oh, Dave Chappelle used to do a skit about Rick James?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or actually, Dave Chappelle's real name is Rick James.
All right. Jess, you deny my offer, and you also don't know who Rick James is. I'm ashamed for you. Yeah. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
In fairness, it's not a big loss if you don't know who Rick James is.
I hate Jake. When he falls asleep, I go to Logan's room and get what I need. Long, deep, hard strokes is what I deserve. I don't care how many followers Logan's hog is. WW.
You know, fun fact about Jake Paul's girlfriend. Apparently, his girlfriend's dad, or ex-girlfriend now, dad was releasing like private information about their big breakup and shit like that.
Ex-wife.
They were married.
They were married.
No, they weren't.
Yep.
They called her his ex-girlfriend.
Ex-wife. Dylan Dennis.
I thought no.
That's what I read.
It said ex-girlfriend.
That's what I read. I read that this picture over here. Oh, he changed it. He had another picture over here that was what the fuck? He had another picture over here where I guess this is the same girl. She didn't want to be part of this, but he put a picture of him and his girl, who happens to be apparently they're calling him ex-wife.
No.
That's
the article I read said ex-girlfriend.
Saying ex-wife. Apparently Jake Paul was married.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything about him being married.
You know why you never
He's
see
like
anything about him being
YouTuber.
married? Because you don't know anything about him like me.
But he's like the biggest YouTuber. Even people who don't know about him would know if he was married.
The article was talking about him being married. Why would they just blatantly lie about him being married?
False information.
Okay, I'm going to look it up now. Now you're going to make me look it up.
Say Jake Paul.
Jake Paul wifey. All right, here's pictures of the wedding.
Started dating fellow American YouTuber and internet personality Tana. The two jokingly told that they were engaged. Moss, can I read it?
They're married. Look.
No, go back. It's a joke. It just says it right on the thing.
Okay, and my first marriage is a joke too, if you know what I mean.
Moss, you didn't even let me read it because you didn't want to be proved wrong. And that was really fucked up, Moss. See, the two jokingly told that they were engaged and married, although not legally, in July 2019. It's a joke. They're not actually married.
Okay. So this is a joke marriage.
Yes.
Did I miss the punchline?
Not legally married.
Okay. Looks like a marriage to me, but
not legally.
I guess I missed the joke. Joke Paul. All right, so they're not married. Okay, so why did we go down this rabbit hole? What happened?
We were talking about Dylan Dennis. Dylan Dennis posting a picture with his ex.
Before that, how did we get here? Because I want to punish whoever put us in this place.
How did we get here?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what was the origin to this.
Okay, so let's go back. So last step was Dylan Dennis.
Oh, it was the donation. Jake Paul's girlfriend donated.
Oh, yes, Jake Paul's girlfriend.
Jake Paul's girlfriend stopped donating to us immediately. How dare you? How dare you, Jake Paul's girlfriend? Thank you. Thank you for the donation, but Jesus, look what you made us do.
It's so funny how easily you can get off track.
You threw us off, and now we had to... Tanya Mongoloid.
Tana.
I tell you what, is this her real name, Tana Mongeo?
You can't make fun of her for what her parents
Is that her real name, or is this like a stage name?
Her parents gave her that name.
How do you know?
Well, I'm saying if it is her real name, you can't make fun of her because her parents made that choice.
Internet personality. Oh, my God.
She's probably a YouTuber as well.
Internet personality. Not for us, she's kind of a dog, huh? I'm just lying. I'm not. What? I know I dumped her.
You have a baby girl on the way. You cannot be talking about women like this.
And if my girl's a dog, then listen, it is what it is. I mean, but not very good. This is a perfect example of what makeup does to you. Look at the difference. Oh my God. Jesus. Now you know why he left. Oh, this is the picture I was talking about, by the way. That was the picture he posted.
That's actually a pretty hot picture.
My goodness. Why? What the fuck is going on here? Wolf is right. Anyway, let's move on. Please. Let's move on back into the news.
Okay. According to MMA Junkie staff, Alex Moreno is not interested in the UFC title. Prefers fun matchups like Anthony Pettis bout instead.
If any fighter says they're not interested in the title,
they're lying.
They should be immediately cut.
They're lying.
Cut them immediately, because this is #1 bullshit.
Moreno told reporters on Thursday, Moreno hopes to get fun fights like the opportunity he has Saturday against former lightweight champ Anthony Pettis. He explained that he's not fond of a title run, how he found out about Pettis' booking, and much more.
I just do it because I like to get punched in the face.
Well, he just likes to fight. It's just his hobby, I guess.
Yeah, no reward. Let's just Get my ass kicked.
That's pretty much what he implied.
I guarantee if you hook this man up to a lie detector, he's blatantly lying. He's literally, this man, Alex Moreno, is a liar. I'm going to say it right now. He's a liar.
Moss, do you say Moreno?
Moreno.
Or Morano?
Moreno, because he's a moron. Moreno.
His name suits him now that he doesn't want a title.
He's full of shit. Everyone wants a belt. Why would you be in the UFC? For the big paychecks? You don't get that. You're not guaranteed a big paycheck in the UFC. You got to get the belt so you get the money. You know? Hook him up to a lie detector. Is this the kid that Justin said he was going to have on?
I don't know. Justin, answer the
Justin,
question.
if you're in the chat, this is what I need you to do. If we buy you a lie detector, I want you to hook him up to it and ask him the question again and say, now tell me truthfully, are you interested in a title? Because I think you're full of shit.
You want him to actually say, I think you're full of shit?
I think you're full of shit. Prove it to me with the lie detector.
So shouldn't you send the lie detector to Alex Moreno before the interview, not Justin?
I'm going to send it to Justin because he's interviewing.
But Justin's not going to be with him.
Justin says, I'll ask him this, brother, but more respectfully. But how are you going to respectfully ask him?
Justin doesn't cross the edgy line.
But how are you going to ask him, though? Like, I mean, you have to get a correct answer because, of course, he's going to say, no, I'm not interested in the belt.
Yeah, you gotta be clever with it.
You have to say the MMA holes do not believe you.
Say a lot of fans. No, say this. Say there's a lot of fans, including the MMA holes.
No, say the MMA holes.
Because if there's a lot of people, then he's more inclined to be like, well, you know. So you got to make him think a lot of people don't believe him.
According to MMA Junkie, they're saying that you are not interested in the UFC title. The MMA holes read the article and they smell a little poo-poo coming from that story. That's how I want you to say it. Little poo-poo coming from that story. Because, I mean, that's ridiculous. But who knows? Maybe they're twisting the story. You know, maybe MMA Junkie is trying to say, okay, maybe.
No, they have him on video saying that he's not interested in
really?
the title. Yeah.
I am not the. All right. Okay. Yeah, then call him a mongoloid. Follow it up and say, hey, and by the way, MJ says you're a mongoloid. That's in that order, because you can't call him a mongoloid before you answer the question. So say the MMA holes think that you are fibbing, and then say, oh, and to follow that statement, MJ from the chat says you're a mongoloid. That should go over well. All right, what else we got?
Okay, so Jose Aldo is motivated by becoming champion again ahead of UFC Vegas 17 with Marlon Vera. So completely opposite story. According to Kristen King, Bloody Elbow, Jose Aldo has no shortage of motivation heading into this fight against Marlon Cheeto Vera in the co-main event of UFC Vegas 17 on Saturday night. The former featherweight champion may be on a career worst 3-fight losing streak, but they have come against notable names in both the bantamweight and featherweight divisions. Despite starting 2019 off with a win over Renato Moicano at UFC Fight Night Sunset versus Moraes 2, Aldo came up short against Alexander Volkanovski by unanimous decision at UFC 237.
Real quick here, I got something from the chat. Just hold that story as I was just scanning through and listening. And I have some questions about Aldo. But over here, a gentleman or a young lady, I'm not sure, has popped in and said this.
For some fighters, when they become champs, not always the best thing for them.
Okay. So Rap DIAZ, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but thank you for the comment. I got to say this. The fuck you talking about?
That's kind of true if you think about it.
What fighter has won a championship and then their life went to hell?
Remember what Khabib said? He said, oh no, not Khabib. Shevchenko said it. She said when fighters become champions, they think they don't have to work as hard to get to that spot anymore. And then that's when they start kind of dwindling down. And she said she wants to make sure that she never does that, and she'll always work just as hard as when she was trying to get there.
The only thing I could think of is those people are head cases like Rose. And if you're saying, well, for them it doesn't work, that's bullshit, because honestly, with a championship, you have all the power.
Look at what happened to Weidman. He worked hard to get there, and then he just started like deteriorating.
Well, I mean, that's called age.
No, I can believe it. I can believe if like a fighter works hard to get there and then they feel like they don't have to work that hard anymore because, oh, I got it, I'll just keep it.
maybe, let me just put this out there. The people that say, the title's just too much for me to handle, maybe those people are just fucking straight up head cases. Can we just say that instead of saying, for some people, oh, the championships are not... You're in the UFC to become a champion. You're not in there to make money, right? You're in there to get the gold. And if you're in there to make money, then you have to be a champion, right? Unless you're like a unicorn like Nate Diaz or Jorge Masvidal, but he's fought for a belt and he did the BMF thing. Maybe if you're a unicorn, you can pull it out of your ass and not need to be a champion. But here's the situation. You shouldn't be in the UFC if you don't strive for greatness or gold. Like, what's the point then? I just want to challenge myself against the best athletes out there. Fuck that. That is complete horseshit. And I guarantee if you hook them up to lie detectors, they would all be lying. Just being real. And that's my mystical 2 cents. Thank you. Appreciate that. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Back to the Jose Aldo story.
Can we get some points JBH up in this bitch? What are we doing over here? What do we do? What the fuck just happened to my computer? Look at Photoshop just opened out of nowhere. Look at this shit.
Just add that to the mysteries of tonight.
Look at this shit. It just fucking opened. I didn't even click it.
All right, we'll talk about that after the stream. We have an hour and 8 minutes left of points game action. And I got to talk to you guys. We do have the points game going here. Matt Stone, 60 in the lead. We cannot let him win. We can't. We have to have him on top and then lose. You know, it's becoming a tradition, you know. And if Jesse wins, we can't have that happen either because I already took the phone calls from you guys and gave my advice. It's time for Jesse to give advice. So let's get the spins to the Mystical because Carper Tom doesn't deserve that belt anymore. The Mystical deserves that belt, Jesse. So let's get it popping over here. 15 points is unacceptable. Let's spin that wheel.
I saw Justin say that Chris had multiple defenses before losing the belt, and you're right. But what I'm trying to say is when a fighter works hard to get to where they are, and maybe they'll work hard for a couple of defenses after, eventually, though, they think, oh, well, I'm already here. I'm already defending. I don't have to put in that same kind of effort to get to the champion. And that's what Shevchenko was referring to, is that fighters just feel like, oh, I already got here. I don't need to put in extra work. And then that's when they start kind of falling apart. No, fighters fall apart because either usually it's because their bodies break down or better opponents. Most often than not, it's because their bodies break down. Yeah. It's not because, oh my God, I'm a champion. I would believe a champion saying that over anybody. And Shevchenko's a champion, and she did say that. Go back to the embeddeds. How has it affected Shevchenko? She's been better than ever. No, but that's what she's saying. She's saying that most champions do this, and she wants to make sure she never does that. So she's always going to put in that 150%. So she's a terrible example. What do you mean? I'm saying she's a terrible example. She actually helps out my point. I am saying that I would believe her over anybody else, the fact that she said that, because she is a champion. So she, of all people, would understand. I believe when you're a champion, yeah, you do have heavy weight on your shoulders because you are on top of the food chain and everyone's coming for that strap. So I believe there's more pressure. But I don't think you're in a worse position as a champion than without being a champion. Makes zero sense. Well, let's think about it this way. Zero sense. Say you have and this is just like a fucking example, but say you have like a goal of investing in property and becoming rich, right? Mm-hmm. And you work really, really hard. You save all your money. You start investing in a bunch of property and you get rich. But then you're just like, oh, well, I have all this income that I need now. I'm just going to stop. And then what happens? Houses start falling apart. You don't maintain anything. Like, if you just use it as an example, I don't understand the same concept. Like, you're working hard to get to where you want, and then you get what you want, and then you just stop. Like, you just stop working because you got there, and you don't do anything to maintain what you have. So the whole point of the conversation is you are worse at being a champion. When you're a champion, you're in a worse situation than when you're not a champion. That's what started this conversation. Yeah, so you're telling me if you have all this property, you're in a worse place than when you didn't? No, it's more mental pressure. When you finally get to where you want to be, yeah, it's great, but you still have to put in the work to keep it. You're still in a better place. Right, but you have to put in the work to keep it. So it's more mental pressure. Yeah, I do not know what you're saying.
No, JBH, you're wrong. Weidman lost because age caught him.
Yeah, I saw you say that already.
It beats everyone. And also damage. The third round with Luke was brutal and Herb should have stopped it. Okay. It's not because I lost the hunger.
I saw you say that already. You spammed it in the chat a million times. I heard you. You're missing what I'm saying. Which leaves us to be a mute point.
All right, Justin, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. I mean, listen, I'm trying to understand where you're coming from with this, and
You're not listening. So
no, I am listening.
I'm not going to keep repeating myself.
I'm not asking you to repeat yourself. I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense to the conversation we're having. And to say that some people are in worse spots as a champion, I mean, unless you're a straight up head case, right? Which some people are head cases. I don't understand. Like, then why are you in this sport? Doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you in the UFC?
They
That's the
probably
goal.
worked hard to get the belt, and they didn't realize how much work it would take to keep the belt.
So they made a wrong career choice, you're saying?
No, I don't think that they were prepared for the amount of work that would be required.
All right. Well, listen, we're on different ends, and let me know what you think in the chat, because it's a weird conversation. And let's the Aldo situation. What did you think about the weigh-ins with Aldo? Because I missed it, and I'm fearful.
That's the only one I didn't see.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see that one. Yeah.
A 135 Jose Aldo is scary to look at. The AIDS Aldo. Now, I did not see it this time. I have to watch it maybe after the stream or tomorrow. I am concerned. I'm always concerned. He hasn't won at 135. Maybe it's not the right place for him. But what did he look like in the chat? What do you think? I'm pretty sure. I'm like 80% positive I'm picking Jose unless I see something crazy tomorrow from the weigh-ins. But let me know in the chat, what did he look like to you? And is it going to affect your pick?
Justin Jr. says Aldo looked like death. Deacon Manny C. Nike owns the Ducks. Matt Stone, rest in peace, USC. Manny C. Yes it is. Oregon beat USC. At least Justin Jr. creates an opinion and makes others consider his words. He looked fine, says Gio the uncle. Justin says, I respect both your opinions, JBH and Moss, and we respect yours. Listen, at the end of the day, people are going to have different opinions. It is what it is. You can't change other people's minds. You can only give them perspective.
Yeah. And it's funny, too, because we'll debate about things over here. Because it is male and female perspective and we are together, a lot of people are like, well, you guys are having a couples quarrel. But if you watch other shows and other people, men are going back and forth in heated arguments together.
Well, that's just because they want to.
That's a good debate, you know.
Shit, yeah.
But basically, we have two different opinions and two different sides on a lot of things over here. Creates balance. You may agree with Jesse or you may agree with Mystic. That's how it works over here. If we both agreed constantly, then this show would be boring as fuck. So deal with it. Let's get to the next story.
Okay. Wait, you were talking about Jose Aldo.
Yeah, I asked the people in the chat what they thought, and it seems like they're not fazed by the weigh-ins.
Can we get some points, JBH, over here, bitches? Please.
Well, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, Jesse. It's a nice way of asking.
I really need these points, guys. I don't think you understand. I genuinely need these points.
Jesse, I got to say this. You know who's going to win this week, and it's Mystic. Mystic's going to get the W. Hoist the bell up in the air, and you will have to sing to me. That's why we need this. We need you to sing. We need you to open up the phone lines. We need my name on the belt. A lot of good things can happen if the Mystical gets the points. So, with an hour left. All right, Jess.
Okay. Tyla? However you pronounce her name. Santos is not worried about Jillian Robertson's ground game ahead of UFC Fight Night 183.
What?
According to MMA Junkie staff, Santos spoke to reporters Thursday. She discussed her women's flyweight matchup with Jillian Robertson, who's 9-4 in MMA and 6-2 in the UFC. Her canceled bout at UFC on ESPN 19 against Montana De La Rosa and how her fight with Robertson came down, along with much more. But the main point was that she's not really concerned about Jillian Robertson taking her to the ground.
I just got to say something really quick. This website is running super slow. It's being worked on right now. So if you're noticing some extreme lag on the MMA-HOLES.com, that is the reasoning, because you could just see it here. It's just fumbling through. It's going to look very
Also, people are having issues like registering and logging in and stuff.
Yeah, I can't even scroll through.
That all is going to be changed as well. So you guys just got to hang in there for another month.
I can't even scroll through the feed. This is crazy. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're on board. Sorry about that.
It's just too much.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's not concerned in the least bit about Jillian Robertson taking her down. She thinks that she's everything that is necessary and capable of dominating Robertson in this fight.
Yes. All right. So, Talia Santos, we were discussing this before. I'm a little torn. I don't know. I think I might be going with the redhead. A lot of people liking Talia's chances. I didn't see enough. I don't know enough about Talia to really go in her direction, but she seems tough and she's not concerned. Do you think she should be concerned about the ground game of Jillian?
No. Well, maybe. Jillian did look pretty freaking convincing at that weigh-in. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe, yeah, maybe she should be concerned.
You think so, huh?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think so. I got to watch the weigh-ins, but I am swinging my vote towards ET. Jillian looks like E.T. E.T.'s fighting tomorrow. Let me find a pic. All right, hold on. I'm going to find a pic of E.T. What do you think about that? No?
I don't think she looks like E.T., but...
Well, let me dazzle you, Jesse.
Yeah, I don't see it.
You don't see it? No?
No,
Okay.
I don't see it.
Right, hold on a second. I'll help you out. I'll help you out, Jesse. Don't worry. I'll make you never look at this girl the same.
You
Elliot.
didn't even get the whole head.
It's okay. It's all right. Hold on. Okay. Hold on a second here. Just like that. All right. Perfect. No?
Very good, Moss.
Okay. We'll be sure to put that on her face while she fights tomorrow. All right. Next story.
Okay. According to MMA Fighting's Alexander K. Lee, we already kind of touched on this in the beginning, but Carl Robertson versus Dalcha Lungiambula is off of the UFC Vegas 17 card due to a positive COVID-19 test. Robertson won't be fighting this Saturday. The UFC announced Friday.
Whoa!
That wheel!
Yeah, baby.
Dang Christmas presents every year. I say I'm not buying anything and end up buying gifts. Hey, Triple G won tonight. Points JBH.
Oh, let's go, Joe B. This is my Christmas present from Joe B. Let's go.
Shit.
Let's get that 1,000, baby.
All right. Good luck, Jesse. Thank you, Joe B, for the dono. And Triple G won. Look at that. Okay. Here we go. Spinnerooski. Let's go, baby. 57 minutes left in the game. Who's going to win the points game? Let's get some big numbers. Ooh. Oh, shit.
Give me that 50. Give me that 50.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Let's go, Joe B.
Oh, come on, guys. You're going to lose out on Jesse's advice line. What are you doing?
Joe B coming in clutch.
Boo! You got your cheer. I gave you your cheer. Hey,
I don't boo
hold
you.
on a second.
I don't boo your victories.
Hold on. Wait, hold on a second. I gave you a crowd roaring.
I didn't boo your victories.
I gave you a crowd
You're
roaring.
booing Joe B.
And then I gave a boo.
You should be ashamed of yourself for booing Joe B.
This girl. I gave you a standing ovation.
And then you booed me.
And then I wanted to give a little booze in there.
Yeah, you don't need to. I don't boo your victories.
Okay, boys. Points to Mystic. Let's have the Jesse advice line on. Let her cry herself to the L. I mean, what the fuck? You are a terrible soundboard person. You're fired. Stay away. I'm going to put a freaking electric fence around the soundboard until you behave yourself.
You should behave yourself. You booed Joe B.
Well, you know what? Oh, my God. Are you 12?
Are you? So you can do it and I can't?
Are you 12 years old?
You're so hypocritical.
You just spit all over the mic. Do you need a bib? All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Joby. All right, let's go into the next story. Jesus Christ. So this guy's out, huh? COVID, the Rona.
Yep.
Is he going to quarantine with us?
Yes.
Okay. Raise your hand if you're sure. All right, next story.
According to Nick Baldwin of The Score.
You know what? Frankie Yeager, what's up with the Jufro? What's that about, Frankie?
What's wrong with it?
What's up with the Jufro, man? Go back to the Caesar or whatever the hell. What is going on? You're looking like a freaking... I don't know. You look like Bob Ross or some shit. What is this? Dude, what the fuck? What in the holy hell is going on with your head?
What's wrong with it?
He better not be rocking this thing before his next fight. I'm gonna boycott it. What is going on?
He just got a little lazy.
Looks like he's about to paint some happy little trees.
Quarantine hairstyle.
Okay, what's going on with
So Sandhagen versus Edgar. They have agreed on February 26th fight. I'm sorry, February 6th.
Nice.
That's an awesome fight, dude. Sorry, Mom.
That is an awesome fight, Jesse. Dude.
I don't feel good. I really feel like shit.
You like that
right
fight? Hang in there, kid.
Yeah.
Hang in there.
And it is an awesome fight.
It is an awesome fight. Sandhagen versus Edgar was the one that we were screaming for. We're like, that's the fight to make. I'm in. Although I did like Frankie Yeager versus Dominic Cruz. Did like that matchup. But Dominic is not fighting him. So Sandhagen versus
Edgar.
What do you think that you protected the audience
Can you
from
not
there?
make me laugh because it hurts my back. My whole back is aching.
Hold on a second. What was happening there, Jesse? Hold on. Let's see. Let's go to the replay on that. You didn't fool anyone. We all caught you on that one, and we're gonna see what happened there. Hold on. Oh, damn it! All right, my replay's not even working. You're lucky. You got off easy, kid. You got off easy. All right. Anyway, more technical difficulties. You saw that, right? Maybe she did get away with it. Damn it. All right. Anyway, back to the news. So Frankie Yeager, talk to me about this thing.
A pivotal bantamweight bout pitting Corey Sandhagen against Frankie Edgar is being finalized for UFC Fight Night on February 6th. Told ESPN's ARIEL HELWANI. Sandhagen and Edgar verbally agreed to the contest, HELWANI added. So Sandhagen is coming off a second-round TKO win over former title challenger Marlon Moraes in October. The number 2 ranked contender holds a 6-1 UFC record. Edgar, a former lightweight champion, will be competing at 135 pounds for the second time. He's coming off a narrow decision victory over Pedro Munoz in August. The answer is ranked number 5 in the division. Sandhagen and Edgar were originally booked to face off at UFC Raleigh in January. That fight was ultimately canceled after the promotion moved Edgar into a featherweight clash against Chan Sung Jung last December. A heavyweight bout between Alistair Overeem and Alexander Volkov will headline the February 6th card. A location has not yet been announced.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, Jess.
That's good. Now,
What?
That's a good one, Moss.
What do you mean?
That's very, very much like him.
Yeah?
Finally.
Is that what he's going for?
Finally, one that actually looks like him.
Okay, so Frankie Yeager, what do you think? More importantly, what do you think about his haircut? I mean, the dude's literally going for the screech. Like, he's literally going for the screech. He's not even trying to hide it. Yo, bro. Yo, where'd you get that screech cut from, bro? You think they're saying that to him in Jersey? Hey, Frankie, man. Yo, dude. Where can I catch one of them screech cuts? Okay.
Wonderful.
All right. What do you guys think about Frankie's hair? Let me know in the chat. Yo, where'd you get that screech cut, bro? That's a fat screech cut you got there, bro. Okay. Can we get a clip? Chris, look at the milk jugs behind Screech. How did I miss the milk jugs? Let me see this. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah. What, Jesus, how the hell did I miss that? Yo, bro. Check out those milk jugs behind me, bro. Screech boxing clip. Oh, that's right. He did do... Wasn't he supposed to box the bagel guy? Whatever happened to the bagel guy? That guy was all over the place, and he just fell off the face of the earth. The bagel dude. Chris Morgan. There's no milk. Her tubes are fully tied. Needs a haircut. Lung warts. Nice. Screech fought the bagel boss, says D-Rest. Yeah, what happened to that guy? The boss. There's a gay in here. This is Big Paul. Okay. Where? Where are they? All right, 50 minutes left in the game. Let's go, peoples. Let's get this party going. This is the last Friday before Christmas over here.
What the heck is going on?
And JBH is just going to run away with this shit? There's number one bullshit here.
This is number one bullshit.
Jesse with the 105 on the points. Matt Stone, 60, 40 for 2 joints. 15 for the Mystical. Carper, the champ, with 10. Genie with 10. Colby, no respect for those guys over there. If you like to play, you know how it's done. Right next to the wheel, on top of the wheel over there, you see the denominations. You got double, triple, quadruple points as well. And be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right. By the way, if you're jumping in, you're like, wait, hold on. I didn't get the alert, or why are there 2 streams? The first one got chopped in half. Technical difficulties. We're back going on this thing. So thank you to those who came back. And hit the like button. Party up with the MMA holes and be wonderful, wonderful. Really appreciate those likes. And let's move on to the next story.
Okie dokie. According to MMA Fighting's Damon Martin, Phil DeFries advocates for mental health in MMA after dealing with crippling anxiety during his career. Now, this is not the only fighter we've heard these things from. And before I get into the story, I have a question. Do you think the UFC should be more proactive with fighters' mental health throughout their careers?
Well, they're going to have no choice soon, because eventually this is all going to be linked together, and they're going to have to take care of their guys and girls.
Because this is like the millionth time we've heard a fighter talk about a crippling mental health.
Yeah, it's just about a matter of time before I'm knocking on wood, but someone's going to get really hurt or have serious problems. I mean, look at guys like Mike Perry and Tony Ferguson, and like you see these cuckoo fighters, you have to think there's some sort of connection from combat sports. So, you know, it's scary. It's a scary thing. But it's not just this. Like, you look at football, you look at hockey, any of these really super physical sports, football especially. I mean, it's dangerous. It's super dangerous to do these things. And you kind of know what you're getting into, especially with combat sports. So I'm not saying these people are asking for it, but eventually the UFC is going to have to give 2 fooks.
Yeah. All right. It's impossible for Phil DeFries to forget the way he felt before every single fight when he was competing in the UFC. The British heavyweight came to the organization with an undefeated record, and he picked up a unanimous decision win in his debut. He then went 1-3 in his next 4 fights, which ultimately led to his release from the promotion. According to DeFries, his UFC career was plagued by something he thought was just pre-fight nerves as he sat in the backstage area getting ready to walk out the cage. The issues he was having not only affected his fight career, but DeFries said it began bleeding into his everyday life, yet he still didn't know exactly how to deal with it. Once he got cut from the UFC, DeFries fought across Japan, Russia, and his native England, while still suffering through the same problems. To compound the issues, DeFries turned to alcohol to calm his nerves, which, as you can only imagine, only made things worse. Hitting rock bottom finally convinced DeFries that it was time to look for help. Anxiety disorder is actually one of the most common mental health concerns across the globe. In the United States, over 40 million adults have been diagnosed with anxiety disorder. For his part, DeFries was completely unaware that the problem he faced was actually an anxiety disorder that only elevated in heightened situations like his fight career. Once he realized what was happening, DeFries sought out help, and his life has begun dramatically different ever since. As he prepares to defend his heavyweight title in the main event of the KSW 57 this weekend, DeFries is in a much better place than he has ever been before in regarding his fight career. He's healthy, he's happy, and more importantly, he's approaching his mental health with a one-day-at-a-time attitude, because even with treatment and medication, DeFries fully acknowledges that his anxiety disorder isn't going away. Instead, he's treating his anxiety like an opponent. DeFries is constantly fighting the good fight and looking to win the battle each and every day. DeFries has also spoken honestly and openly about his mental health issues, because he knows in a sport filled with tough guys, it's not an easy subject to broach, yet fighters deal with the same kinds of problems as everybody else in this world. In fact, since first revealing his own fight with anxiety, DeFries said a number of athletes have reached out to him, and he wants to continue spreading the word to take away the stigma that seeking help is somehow seen as a weakness. DeFries competes at KSW 57 on Saturday as he defends his heavyweight title against Michael Keita in the main event.
All right. Well, I should have been paying attention to that, but Jesse, I wish the best for these fighters. I really do. But DeFries put me to sleep there. I don't know what happened. I think I got CTE listening to that. Let's move on.
All right. So according to MMA Fighting's Damon Martin, Dana White claims Rose Namajunas, speaking of mental health, doesn't want to fight for the title. But Rose disagrees. Her whole team disagrees, actually.
Yeah, so this is something we haven't touched on yet, and I think it's interesting. Another situation of he said, she said, bullshit. You better leave him with a fat lip. All about the he said, she said, bullshit.
All right, it appears UFC President Dana White and former strawweight champ Rose Namajunas need to have a conversation to get on the same page. For months, it's been expected that Namajunas would compete for the 115-pound title against reigning champ Zhang Weili. After both picked up impressive wins in their most recent fights, Zhang defeated former champ Joanna Jędrzejczyk in a potential Fight of the Year candidate, while Namajunas exacted revenge against Jessica Andrade in a rematch. It just seemed like a matter of time before the title fight was made official, but now White has cast doubts on Zhang versus Namajunas happening in the near future. Hours after the interview was made public on Wednesday, Namajunas' team responded to White's declaration. According to a statement released by Namajunas' fiance and coach, Pat Barry, the former strawweight champion is absolutely interested in a title fight against Zhang. Barry said, quote, "That is absolutely not true. We absolutely want the title fight."
Who am I supposed to believe here? Who do I believe?
What do you mean?
Help me out here.
Pat Barry.
I can't believe Pat Barry because he's Pat Barry. But I kind of want to believe him here because it's not the first time we've heard this kind of stuff happen.
Well, he did say, "Who would turn down a title fight? We just don't want to air this out publicly. If there was some confusion, they can call us to clear it up."
I feel this. This is what I'm thinking here. I think that Rose kind of stuck her foot in her mouth, and Pat Barry's trying to clean it up.
What did she say?
I have a feeling that Dana might have approached them, and Rose is like, "I don't know if I want to fight for the belt. I look like Sigourney Weaver from Aliens. I don't know, I'm a fucking head case, and Pat Barry's the only thing that I got in my life. So I don't know what I want to do." And then Pat Barry's like, "Yo, shut up, bitch. Let me take care of this." You know? Like, I think she was all confused, and Dana White's like, "Listen, we got to..."
Who would be confused about that?
What?
Who would be confused about a title shot?
No, I feel that Rose... Because Rose a little bit... Listen. Rose seems like a sweetheart. Seems like a really nice girl, but there's a lot going on upstairs. And I feel that Dana White probably had his team reach out, and Rose is not giving a straight answer. So Dana's like, "All right, we got to make a fight happen here." So he's moving forward, and then Pat Barry's like, yo, pump the brakes, bro. Pump the brakes. Let me beat some sense into Rose real quick. Okay, Rose wants to fight. Like, I feel that's what's happening. Am I off? I think that's pretty accurate there. Jesse?
I don't know, Mom.
What are your thoughts on this?
I think maybe Dana White is just saying things to get people to start talking. That's all.
So you're saying Dana White's lying?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, let's see what the chat says.
She looks like Timmy from South Park. Grow her hair back. I miss Stipe stopping by to chat with JBH. Yoda Twinkle BBC. Good analysis, Mystic. 100% accurate, Mystic. Dr. Phil, Charlie Sheen, Gabby Garcia in the studio apartment being filmed 24/7. Can't leave for 72 hours. Do you tune in? Absolutely. A lot of whites in the chat tonight. Rose is a great person like Olenek.
Yeah, she seems like a sweetheart. Like, as much as we horse around over here, she seems super nice. Anytime she's done live streams, but ever since she chopped her hair off, even in the Ultimate Fighter, she was a loon. You know, there was something up, you know? So, you know, if she doesn't want to fight, then maybe Pat Barry should pump the brakes. Just going to say it.
Sanhagen has trash takedown defense. I'll take the Jews. This crazy HD video. One in the pink, two in the stink, says Matt Stone. Shoe Nice says Rose is a crybaby. Manny C says Dana playing mind games. Crazy HD. I agree, Moss. See, money, mental illness is nothing to joke about. Listen. All right, never mind. I'm not going to go.
Well, listen.
I feel
everything we could joke about.
Everybody has something, right? I had a fucking mental health channel, for God's sake, before I even did this. Like, I was a straight up mental health advocate. So I do agree that it is a serious issue, but even I joke about it because
mental health is funny.
It's not that mental health is funny. It's that why are you going to sit there and wallow in your own self-pity?
Depression's hilarious.
With all this stuff going on instead of trying and kind of put a positive twist to it, I guess.
Asperger's is hilarious. Everything's funny.
You gotta stop.
Cancer's hysterical. Everything's funny. Here's the thing. Life sucks. So if we don't laugh at everything, I mean, if we choose one thing that you can't laugh at, you know, then we're all fucked up, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not a
you
big
can't laugh at
fan
anything.
of wallowing in your own self-pity. I fucking hate that shit.
We've all been affected by something, right? Something's hit all of us. Cancer's probably hit every one of us when it comes to family, right? It's a terrible thing. There's a lot of terrible things out there, but what we have to do here is just have some fun. And if people can't handle the fun, then just stay away from that sort of media. Stay away from things that bother you.
That type of content.
Yeah, that's all. If you don't like it, just get out. If you do like it, hit the like button.
Laugh now, cry later. Pretty much. That's almost exactly it. Like, everyone's gonna go through shitty things, and shitty things are gonna happen to you. But don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Don't
listen.
Be
I
that
get
guy.
it. I get it though. Like I had a friend that had a midget kid, and midgets were off limits. Couldn't talk about midgets anymore.
Okay, Mom.
And that just ruins the whole party, man. Like you know, like you don't want to invite that friend anymore, right? Because now you can't tell midget jokes.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Anyway, so back to the Rose story, please.
All right, so that's pretty much it. So Barry said, "Who would turn down a title fight? We just don't want to air this out public. If there was some confusion, they can call us to clear it up." Judging by that statement, it's possible the UFC and Namajunas are in the midst of negotiations for a title fight, but haven't come to an agreement. If the UFC is unable to come to terms with Namajunas, White indicated he has his sights set on another former champ getting a shot at Zhang, saying if you look at the rankings and how it plays out, it would be Weili versus Carla Esparza. So basically what he's saying is, Rose, you better fucking tell him if you want this belt, because if you don't want the belt, it's going to be Carla Esparza's belt.
Yeah, so my theory is correct. Rose is kind of like, I don't know what I want anymore. And Pat Barry's like, shut up. You want that belt back.
Yeah.
That's what she wants. And I would like to see it come out of Rose's mouth rather than Pat Barry. If Rose comes out there and says it, then okay, let's get on board. But if she's not saying it and Pat's saying it.
But Pat is her like manager, coach. Well, not her manager, but Pat is like her coach, you know, fiance, speaks on her behalf kind of thing. You know?
Wonderful, wonderful.
To you.
To you.
Thank you, Jonathan. To
you.
How much time? We have 38 minutes left in this game, and it is stalled. It's completely stalled as JBH is in the lead. No more spins. What's going on here? Not much time left. Let's get the spinach going over here because we can't let Jesse just comfortably win this game.
Yes, we can.
This is like number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
You just can't let her win this thing. It would be a travesty. She's won this already, and it would be hilarious if she's the one that takes the phone calls for 30 extra minutes, puts her in the little booth there, hot seat, and you guys call her up and ask for advice. Titillating content. Let's go, people. Points to Mystic.
Weili Zhang versus Valentina Shevchenko. Matter 2 joints. Let's go. Carla will get smashed. Hopefully Rose does the ring thing and steps up. Dana White says Tony Ferguson was never my friend. Joe B says Rose don't want to be unconscious again. Did Pat used to fight? Says Bobby Martinez.
Yes,
That's it.
That's it. I see some comments.
Ratlip versus Dillashaw. It was not going very fast, Mom, so I catch up pretty quick.
All right, so you're saying they're too slow. You know what? It's a sluggish chat tonight. What's going on? What do we got to do here? I got to slap you around?
A sluggish points game. A sluggish
What's
chat.
going on? Yo, you got to speed it up over here. I know we're entertaining.
We're over here trying to be fun and give
I know
everybody
we're entertaining, but
vibes.
Jesus Christ, you guys are
And
moving
guys
like
are over
fucking
here
snails in there.
acting
Let's rattle
like
this thing
you
up.
just got out of bed.
Let's go. Get off your ass and type something in this motherfucker. Because we're not going to keep this thing here if you don't fucking type shit in the chat. It's here for a reason. It's going in this fucking. It's going so goddamn slow over here. Can you just fucking talk a little faster for God's sakes and stop falling asleep? Okay.
Moss, you went too far.
Okay, anyway. Are we done with Rose?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, like a bunch of snails in there. Got 168 people and everyone's like, I don't want to say anything. Then why the hell is it on the screen? Speak your mind. God, get it popping, drop in a fucking emoji or something. Make it look like we actually have something going on here. The fucking thing's moving like a snail.
All right. So, medical suspensions from...
Just write anything.
From UFC 256, medical suspensions. Deiveson FIgueiredo, Brandon Moreno, Tony Ferguson are among 7 facing lengthy suspensions, according to Alexander K. Lee of MMA Fighting. You want to know who else faces suspensions, Moss?
Just tell me.
All right, from UFC 256, Tony Ferguson, left elbow, 6-month suspension. Mackenzie Dern, nasal fracture, left hand, 6-month suspension. Cub Swanson, right hand, 6-month suspension. Sam Hughes, left eye, 6-month suspension. And Peter Barrett, right knee, 6-month suspension. Deiveson FIgueiredo must have possibly broken his right little toe, cleared by doctor and MRI of right bicep. If positive, must be cleared by orthopedic doctor or no contest until June 11th. Minimum suspension, no contest until February 11th, no contact until January 27th.
All right.
Brandon Moreno must have an MRI of his left shoulder, an x-ray of a left forearm. If positive, must be cleared by a doctor or no contest until June 11th as well. Minimum suspension, no contest until January 27th, no contact until January 12th. Oliveira, suspended until January 12th, no questions asked. No contact until January 3rd. Cut over his left eyebrow.
Okay.
So there you go.
Suspensions. Suspension time. What are, the Tony Ferguson sticks out? The 6 months?
Yep. Must have an MRI of his left elbow. If positive, must be cleared by an orthopedic doctor or no contest until June 11th.
How about cleared by a psychiatrist?
Well, he's working on that.
What do you mean he's working on it?
He's working on that part.
Oh, he is?
Oh, Moss.
Oh, okay. How's your belly doing? How's Ellie doing?
I just like, it's like, I'm just like my whole, I'm trying so hard.
Well, you better pull it together. I mean, you're going to take the phone calls tonight, for God's sakes.
But fuck, my whole fucking body aches. It actually, I'm in so much pain right now.
Yeah, it sucks. She's pregnant and sick. So both of us are hitting it, but she's got it worse. She's got a baby in her. If I had a baby in me, I'd be a big baby right now. But it isn't. It is what it is. Fook off Friday. That's right, Justin. We're at Fook off Friday, and we're looking at the points game over here. The wheel is stuck. It's not spinning. No one wants to spin the wheel. JBH is in first place. A complete travesty. And the poor Genie getting no points over here. No spins. This is unbelievable stuff. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Spin that wheel! D-Rest!
Jess, your sportsmanship has been commendable this week. You have a good spin and win. Besides, I don't want no lady advice.
Commendable?
So what he's saying is you're boring. So here's the points.
When is my sportsmanship not commendable?
Thank you, D-Rest. Appreciate that. Wrong way to put the points, but I understand why you want me to take the calls. Here we go. Wow, Jess is going to run away with this game. This could be a whopper here. No 500 or 1,000 tonight. But in fairness, the wheel only spun about 5 times. Spun about 5 times. Here we go. 500's coming. 10 for the JBH.
Let's go, D-Rest. Let's go, baby.
Oh, man. She's going to run away with this game. Steal it from Carper. Poor Carper's in the hospital, for God's sakes.
I think I should go to a hospital.
All righty. Thank you, D-Rest, for the points over there. And JBH running away now. Matt Stone made a push. And JBH says, no, this is my spot over here. I'm hanging out on top. With 32 minutes left in the game, who will win? Thank you. I got to say, the watch time, by the way, has been
wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. You guys have been hanging out for the entirety of our stream, so thank you so much for hanging. Much appreciated.
Yes.
Okay, and remember, the like button's there, so I don't know, hit it. Okay, here we go. Next story, please.
All right, Moss. According to MMA Fighting's Jed Meshew, Miesha Tate is interested in returning to a grappling match against Chris Cyborg and won't close her door on a return to MMA.
Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. How old is she now? How old is the Tate?
She now is 30.
She's 30 years old. Wow, she's still young.
Yeah.
So she popped out, what, 2 kids?
I don't know how many kids she popped out.
All right. Well, we're losing you, Jess.
Do I have a fever?
All right, let's feel if Jessie has a fever. The good news is you feel warm, but not like feverish warm. Here, have a sip of this.
No, I can't have coffee. I feel like shit. Like, you don't understand.
Would you like me to get you a Powerade?
No, I had one today. I can't have too much sugar.
Okay,
baby.
Hold on. You're drinking plenty of fluids.
Yeah.
Why don't you sit back in the chair?
I can't. It hurts.
You want me to deliver the baby on air?
Guys, I'm playing it off like I'm just joking, but I'm in so much pain right now.
This is the perfect way to end the year. Poor Jessie's sick. Hold on a second. For just $9.99 a spin, you can help Jessie feel better. Oh my God, she's burning up.
All right.
Oh my God, Ellie. He's all sad inside. Jesse, you okay?
No, I'm really not. Actually, you shaking me around is actually making it a little worse.
Oh my God, let me stop shaking around and rub her back over here. $9.99 a spin. And Jesse, you may smile again. All right.
Enough.
Wonderful.
You want me to get you something from downstairs? You want more water?
I'm going to go for a 2-second walk. Can
Yeah,
I do
go for a walk. You want to go for a brisk walk, a jog?
Just for 2 seconds.
Okay. You want to vomit?
Maybe.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, she's been sick all day, by the way. So what I did was, I feel like shit too, to be honest with you. But I hopped in the shower. I fucking hit the water on the face. I'm like, I feel amazing. Caffeine in the body. I will crash immediately after the stream. The problem is we got some bright ass lights over here. We got boomers coming at us, right in our eyeballs. So if you're feeling under the weather and you got these bright lights hitting on you for 2 hours, it could add up. Anyway, you're stuck with me now. So entertainment tonight. All right, Miesha Tate coming back. 34. So Jesse made up the 30. All right, well. It's not the first time I ask her a question. She just throws an answer out there and says, that's right. It says 30? I thought that was a little young. Miesha, let's look it up. Tate. Well, that article pulled to Jesse. Okay, let's see what her age is. I was never a big Miesha Tate. Yeah, she's 34. Oh, we got a spin! Oh, my God! Wheel! We're spinning, baby!
Spin that fucking wheel, Moss. Ever get the size of JBH's old man's trousers?
Yo, I never got the size of his trousers, but on Christmas, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, Mr. H, let me see them. Let me see the tag on them trousers. Let me see that. All right, thank you so much, Marky Wahoo! All right, here we go. How about Marky Wahoo? A round of applause for Marky. Jesse will be back in a second, but the mystical is about to spin, and it should be wonderful, wonderful. Let's go, baby! Let's go, let's go. Big money, no whammies. Oh, man, imagine the G comes, and it dazzles everybody right now. I'm on the edge of my seat. I hit a 0 on my first spin. Don't want to hit that again. All right, passing around 500's got 1,000's coming. And a 50, baby! Don't call it a comeback! Ladies and gentlemen, the Mystic. Thank you to Mr. Wahoo. The 65 points puts the Mystical in second place. Move over 2 joints. Move over, Matt Stone. I'm here in second place. I'm coming for that title the first time ever. I'm taking that strap away from Carper Tom and wrapping it around my waist. And you'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Ooh, that was spicy. Thank you, Marky Wahoo. You are wonderful, wonderful. Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Anyway, Miesha Tate is 34 years old, by the way. Does anyone have any interest in seeing Miesha Tate compete again? I was in the building. I saw her choke out Holly Holm. I couldn't believe my eyes. She was losing that fight, and she gets the job done. Do you want to see? I think 34-year-old Miesha Tate, nah. She could grapple and stuff, but I'm not kind of, I'm not, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Anyone want Miesha Tate back in? Let me know in the chat. Compete in Miesha 500. In her prime, sure. No. West Coast is down, sure. Nope. Yeah, she has a nice rack. Oh, my goodness.
Do you want me to read the article?
You could. Oh, how do you feel? You feel a little better after your walk?
I feel like shit.
Why don't you go get some fresh air? You want to get some fresh air?
No, because I don't want to leave you out to hang on. It's Fuga Friday. It's a good night, guys. We're having a points game and
it's okay.
And things like that.
Go get some fresh air.
I actually just don't want to talk about it, to be honest. It's like
no, I'm not talking about it. I'm saying go get fresh air.
I'm good.
You're pale.
I feel pale.
You're a pale monkey.
I feel like
your lips are blue.
Yeah. All right.
Blue lips. Don't come back here and you, I'm coming back. And by you coming back saying how sick you are, I need you to get fresh air because I got to spin that wheel.
I'm going to read the story.
Damn it, guys. No, she's not a trooper. She's afraid of me winning this game, and she's willing to die on air.
Thanks.
All right. What's the story? Give it to me.
In 2016, Miesha Tate surprised the MMA world by retiring from the sport following a loss to Raquel Pennington at UFC 205. At only 30 years old and just a few months removed from winning the UFC bantamweight title, Tate was walking away from the sport, ostensibly still in her prime. Tate cited a lack of competitive fire as one of the primary reasons for walking away from the sport when she did, but now 4 years later it seems that fire is starting to be rekindled. Speaking with James Lynch recently, Tate discussed the possibility of returning to competition in the form of grappling match against current Bellator featherweight champ Chris Cyborg. The idea of a fight between Tate and Cyborg is nothing new. After winning the bantamweight title from Holly Holm in 2016, Tate made overtures about facing a Cyborg who has still technically signed to Invicta, but was starting to take fights in the UFC.
I don't like Miesha Tate, and I don't think she'd come back.
The bout never came to fruition, but should they be able to navigate the various illegal pratfalls, Tate is hopeful at least a grappling match could be put together. Since retiring from the sport, Tate has managed to keep herself busy. In 2018, she joined One Championship as vice president, brand ambassador, and color commentator. She has also given birth to 2 children and co-hosts a weekly show on SiriusXM Radio. With enough time removed from the grind of competition, though, Tate admits that now she's definitely feeling the urge to get back into the swing of things without getting too serious about it. But does that extend to MMA as well? As Tate pointed out, there are numerous hurdles for making her MMA return. However, the former bantamweight champ is still only 34 years old and is a big name in the sport. If she wanted to make a return, there would certainly be plenty of opportunity to do so. However, Tate doesn't seem interested in that, but she also isn't going to say it will never happen.
Okay, listen, I don't see it. I don't even see I see Dana White saying, Miesha, it's way too far past your prime. You need to, step back. She was like vice president of One or some shit like that, right? Wasn't that the job that she had over there?
Yeah, she still is, I think. I don't know.
Well, maybe not anymore if she's looking to, or maybe she's going to fight in One. Is that where she's going to go? One championship?
I don't know what her intentions are, but yeah, last I heard she was vice president.
That might make more sense.
Yeah.
Not in the UFC again. Listen, come on, Tate. She looked really bad in the last couple of fights too. So yeah, I haven't seen the taint joke since she's still fought. The Miesha taint, and they're bringing it back. They're digging it back up. And mushy taint. Now they're saying, look at that. What a wonderful, wonderful community.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. So I don't know. I think in the consensus is let's move on from Miesha, man. We've already did. It's kind of weird.
Walty Walnut says, I could be wrong, but I think Tate cheated on her husband with his training partner and then got prego.
So.
Is that true?
A little weird thing happened between the two. Her ex was like one of the most hated guys in the UFC, this guy, for some odd reason. Like, he was one of the guys that everyone was like, he's a dick, right? I mean, I never saw. I mean, he did seem a little pricky, but he never seemed like a Luke Rockhold pricky.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. What was his name again? Shit, I can't remember his name.
Brian?
What the hell's his name? What's his last name? Caraway. Brian Caraway, right? Is that his name? And they had a weird split, and then all of a sudden she was knocked up. So.
Sounds to me like someone had an affair.
It might be. It might be. I think that is what happened, but I don't know if it was confirmed. It's a rumorish thing, but I hear it's true. And on The Ultimate Fighter, this is the weird thing. When she was on the coach in The Ultimate Fighter against Ronda, I was all team Ronda. Like, even though Ronda is a complete coont and she came across super bitchy in The Ultimate Fighter, I could not stand Tate in that season. Her face looked like she consistently had a lemon in her mouth. She's like,
well, you know how you can find out what the deal was is just figure out what the last name of the child is.
Taint. It's Taint. Yeah, I never was a Miesha Tate fan. She had some very nice moments. I liked when she was the cupcake back in the day before the UFC, and I remember very clearly that I was rooting for Ronda and Miesha. Those are the females before the UFC. I remember yelling and screaming in front of my ex, the cupcake! The cupcake! No clue who Miesha Tate was, but I just loved that she was the cupcake, and she would eat a cupcake after each fight. Even though her face was all beaten up, she would chew on a cupcake. And I would be all excited. Then when I got to know her, I was not a big fan of her anymore.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I could do without Miesha Tate. I'm just, people are like, Butch has got big tits. It doesn't, I don't care. Sorry. Brock Lesnar versus Weili Zhang. Thank you for writing that 400 times in the chat. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, so what is this Ngannou story? What's this thing about?
Cyril Gaines says he's willing to fight Francis Ngannou, but only under one condition.
He wears headgear. He wears armor. Like, what's the condition? It's got to be armor.
According to Farah Hannon of MMA Junkie, With Cyril Gane breaking into heavyweight contention, a matchup with former teammate could be on the horizon. Gane remained unbeaten when he stopped former heavyweight champ Junior Dos Santos at UFC 256 and now finds himself in the upper echelon of the heavyweight division a little more than 2 years into his pro MMA career. Bon Gammon, who's known for his phrase anyone, anywhere, is not one to call people out, but when Francis Ngannou's name was brought to him, Gane said he'd be willing to fight him under one condition.
Hold on a second, Jesse, before you keep going. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm just dusting off the wheel. It's collecting some dust, Jesse. I don't know what's going on here, but it's getting really dusty, so I'm just kind of dusting it. You got a duster or something? And I'm getting allergies from this wheel. I don't know. This shit's not moving. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, back to the story, Jess. Sorry. Okay. That thing's dusty, man. It's not good for my allergies.
God. He said, I think if the UFC does this, please do this for the belt. That's it. Gane told this to reporters, saying, because you understand we're from the same gym, the same coach. Both men have trained under the tutelage of head coach Fernand Lopez at MMA Factory in Paris, which explains why Gane wouldn't be too keen on facing Ngannou unless there were big implications. Ngannou is projected to challenge UFC heavyweight champ Stipe Miocic in the first quarter of 2021, and if Ngannou reaches the heavyweight summit and Gane's upward trajectory continues, the biggest fight in French MMA history could potentially only be a few fights away.
I don't know if I want to see that right yet. Does he have like 6 fights? I mean, he beat Dos Santos, which is it's wonderful, right? He looked very good. Some people said it was an illegal elbow. I'm not going to go crazy on that. But the Gane versus... it's a little too early for that thing. I don't know if I can... I mean, yeah, okay, cool, but that's not what I want with my Ngannou, you know? I don't need to decide a game.
I kind of like it.
I don't care. Like, he looks very good, and he looks... he's a very good striker, but I don't know. I'm cool.
I like it a lot.
I'm good with it.
All right. Well, that's it, Moss.
Well, that's it. All right. So that is the stories for the evening. We have 18 minutes left in the game. The wheel, I think we need some WD-40 or something. I don't know what's going on. It's stuck. But thank you to those who did spin that wheel. You are wonderful, wonderful. We'll be reacting to this card over here. Stephen Thompson versus Jeff Neal is the main event. Now, let's talk about this fight. Let's talk about it. Let's put it into perspective over here. 15-4-1, 13-2-0. I see a lot of people going out there saying, "Yo, Stephen Thompson's getting his head knocked off."
I will show my baby bump to whoever gives me a 3-time spin.
What?
3 times the points.
Wait. Are you bribing? Are you bribing baby bump?
I will if you do what is 3 times? 50. If you do a 50 spin for JBH, I'll show my baby bump. So you turned down the $100 spin, and you... I didn't turn it down. Why do you keep saying that? I didn't turn it down. I said adding rules makes it complicated. But... Oh, yeah? How about this, Jesse? I will show my baby bump for a 3 times point spin. And I will show my baby bump for the $100 5 times point spin. How about that? I'll show my baby bump. Nobody's going to want to see your belly. Oh, yeah? You don't think so? With 17 minutes left. You don't think people want that 5 times spin plus the belly? And I got hair on that shit as well. I got a nice fucking hairy belly for you. Let's see who really wants the points over there. All right, anyway, back to this. Jesus. All right. Jeff Neal, Stephen Thompson. Where's the money bet? I went with Thompson, but I don't know why everyone's sleeping on Neal. Like, I went with Thompson just for a safe bet, but no one's sleeping on Neal. A lot of people are picking him. Oh, actually, let's look at our. Actually, we have a poll. We got a poll over here. Let's look at the poll, man. Maybe they're not. I don't know. Let's look at our poll. Take a look at my poll over here. Community section. Let's scroll down. Still Marlon Vera over or under Aldo, but it is pretty close. Stephen Thompson. Listen, we're both picking Stephen, right? Stefan? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, wow. Everyone's sleeping on Neal. Wow. But what I hear on the interwebs, a lot of people are picking him. This is pretty... I almost choked on a little seed from a strawberry. Little seed must have been stuck in my tooth and went into the pipe. I'm still alive. What just happened? I don't know. Yeah, I would say
Oh, okay. All right. So everyone's on the Stephen Thompson train. Okay. So it's smart. I think it's a smart pick. I think Stephen Thompson. People are thinking, oh, Showtime did it. Jeff Neal can do it. Trust me on this. Stephen Thompson, he ain't getting knocked out. Just gonna say it. Not getting knocked out here. Now I don't know if Stephen Thompson finishes him, but the way Stephen looked against his previous opponent in that Luke K, I'm gonna say Stephen Thompson's gonna be okay and get the win. The win, not the wind. The win.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Easy money on Stephen. What's the odds on this thing?
By the way, Jeff Neal has a pretty good knockout record.
Yeah, he does. Well, Wonderboy's been knocked out once by Showtime. He was winning that fight. He will not make the same mistake. And Jeff Neal's gonna bounce off the fence. Let me see. Let's see what we got over here. 30 versus 37. 6'5", both have the same reach. Stephen's too crafty, man. Although people say that Neal trains with strikers that are similar to Thompson, so he'll have the right game plan. And Jeff Neal's he's very good. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. The guy looks like he's pretty damn decent. But I think Stephen Thompson, he's just been around the block. He's been in this situation before, and I think he's going to get the job done. And then they're saying wrestling too. They're talking about like the wrestling of Jeff Neal. Maybe Jeff Neal will bring it down to the ground. I mean, Stephen Thompson literally trains with Chris Weidman, who's a bear. He's literally a bear compared to Wonderboy. I seen those guys up close and personal when we were filming the Gotham magazine shoot. UFC training facility. I'm there and I'm watching them roll around in the mat. Actually, I got video of it. I never released that, by the way. I got to ask V-Neck if I could release that. And Weidman is like a bear to Thompson. Just kind of rolling him around there. And if he's training with a guy like that, wrestling's not a problem for Thompson. Thompson, easy. Easy money on the Thompson. All right, and it's near even, too, so you might want to put some scottles on this fight. Let's see what the chat says.
Uncle Chef says 10-year-olds strong in this chat. Kick Thompson, Canada will stop smoking weed for an hour for a spin bros is 2 joints.
Yeah, what happened? 2 joints, I don't know, man.
This game just went AWOL on us.
I don't know. They don't like it. They're not liking the game. Well, listen, 2 joints, 40 points, not going to get you the win. Carper, Genie, and Colby Johnson, I'm sorry. No shot over here. Jesse's in the lead, so it looks like we can open the phone lines, I guess. But I still believe I'm right there. I'm right behind. I can get the win, and we can put Jesse on the phones. You know, man the lines and talk to the peoples. I really believe in this, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how this thing winds up as Colby, Genie, and Carper 0 love. By the way, any news on Carper?
I saw Mike Gage say that he's home now.
He is home.
Mike Gage said that.
Oh, that's good news. All right, hopefully he's better. That poor kid, man. All right, let's look into the co-main over here. And
Bobby
Aldo.
Martinez kind of misses the old game, Moss.
Yeah, you know what?
Moss said the same thing.
I think I might go back to it because I was saying this game is fun. I like giving shit back. Like I like sending stuff to you guys. Like Harper got his shit. Nicole.
But it seems
who
like
else?
people aren't really invested into this.
Like we don't want free shit.
Yeah, like people don't really care. It seems like
it's not about them anymore.
It was more fun when.
Yeah, what do you think? The old game's better? I guess maybe Mystic versus JBH head to head, mano y mano. Yeah, maybe this gimmick doesn't work. I don't know. I thought spinning the wheel a lot would be fun, but it looks like the people don't like it. All right, it's all right. We can go with the old game. That's crazy that
Gio says old also.
Yeah, they don't want shit.
Maybe we should go back.
Yeah.
Moss brought that up yesterday, and I was like, give it a chance. You know, maybe it'll grow on them or something. But I think
you know what it is, though?
I don't think it's going to grow. I think people don't care.
And you got to think about this, too. Like, they watch us every stream. They see us. Like, everyone sees us. They don't know most of the community. Like there's a small pocket of people that know community members, but not everyone knows them. So people could be chiming in and looking at this thing and being like, who the fuck is Genie? Who the fuck is Carper? Who's like, I see him in the chat, but why do I give a shit, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
And I don't understand that. I give a shit. But that's how it goes. All right, well, JBH might win this thing with 11 minutes left. Jose Aldo versus Marlon Vera.
Yeah. I went with Vera on this fight just because I understand he's the under and the chances of him winning were probably slim, but I actually was shocked. A lot more people were on the same side as me. that Vera might actually take the underdog win because Aldo is, he's on a slippery slope lately. So I think it was only fitting to choose Vera.
You're not on the Aldo train. Well, you're not in the minority because it is close. It's very close when you look at the statisticals. 298 with the votes. This is on the main channel, the MMA-HOLES. So if you want to put your votes in, go over to the main channel over there and get it popping. But yeah, Marlon Vera, 48%. Jose, 52%. I'm on the Jose train, but I'll watch the weigh-ins tomorrow and I'll make my decision tomorrow. But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to stick with Aldo. Looking at these picks over here right now, and they're not set in stone because, like I said, I didn't lock them in. But I think I'm going Thompson, Aldo, and I think I'm going with Chaos, who's, I think, the underdog, right?
Yes. Chaos is
close, though.
Yeah, it's a pretty even fight, but he is slightly under.
We win with either guy. But Chaos just looks so violent. He looks so violent at the weigh-ins. I mean, any weigh-in or any fight before his opponent walks in that it's just tough to pick against the guy.
Yeah.
Pereira is very athletic. He is a big boy, too. 6'1" versus 6 foot. Got a 77-inch reach for Williams. It's a fire fight. How could you not get excited about this thing? It's crazy, man. Moraes versus Font. A striking Font on a 2-fight win streak. Sergio Pettis, Ricky Simone. And then you got Moraes on the L from Sandhagen. You know, he's kind of like on a 3-fight losing streak. You got Henry, Jose, and Sandhagen. I know this is a win, but a lot of people said Aldo got it. Man, Font might pull this off. Where am I going with this one? Fuck, I might go Font. It's a slight under.
Really?
I might. I mean, let's be honest. Moraes is kind of on a 3-fight skid. I mean, he's against decent guys. I mean, you got
Very
Cejudo.
Interesting.
You got Aldo, and you got Sandhagen. Damn, huh?
Let me open up my Tapology real quick.
The deeper this goes into the fight, it's got to favor Font. So you got to think Moraes early in this fight is extremely dangerous. But if Font can weather the storm and not get caught, the long game goes to Font.
Moss, you should make your picks tonight like I did.
Maybe I'll do it. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell is that? Could you imagine if Justin
Let's get one in there for my nigga Justin.
Fucking A, I forgot what that sounded like. Vlad, thank you. You're wonderful, wonderful.
Wait, Justin's not in the game.
Wonderful.
Yeah, he's the genie. What are you talking about?
Yeah, sorry. My bad, Justin.
All right, 8 minutes left. So if you want to get a spin, you only got 8 minutes to do it. Here we go. Vladimir sparking it back up.
Good luck, Justin.
Wow, Justin Jr., the genie, on the list with 10 points. Could you imagine if he gets like a 500? That'd be hilarious. Here we go. Round. Oh, no. No, don't do it. 25. Okay. Whoa.
25's not bad.
With a weird-ass game like this, he could still freaking win. He could win this. 35 points for the genie over here as he moves up and right under 2 joints. So 115 in the lead. We have a surprisingly close game. Now, remember, you got double, triple, quadruple points over here. If you really want to blow this thing open, that's how you do it. 7 minutes left in this game. So can Genie make a comeback? Harper, Colby? We'll find out very soon. Thank you again, Vlad. Appreciate that. All right, so Marlon, Moraes, Rob Font, who are you picking?
I went with Moraes.
You went with Moraes. You very confident?
Not very confident. I feel like the guy can get knocked out, honestly. But I went with Moraes anyways. I went decision. I think these two are just going to kind of bang it out to a decision. Mm-hmm. I don't see anything really crazy happening here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Chat, what are you leaning towards?
Well, what are you leaning towards?
I was initially going with Moraes, but there was something tugging me in the Font direction. Like a decision win by Font where he just kind of outstrikes him. I kind of like the momentum by Font. I'm not saying I'm picking him. It's been a year since he fought Simone. Sergio Pettis was 2 years ago, so it's not like he's been incredibly active. I gotta once I look at the face-off, I don't know. I'm really torn here. I kind of want to pick Moraes. That was my initial pick, but then I'm thinking about it. I'm going with Font. It's gonna come down to the face-off. Can't give you a confident pick on this one right yet.
Yeah,
you'll find out tomorrow.
Font says Joe B, 2 joints, wonderful Vlad bro. Don't pick, don't moss, says Uncle Johnny Smith, do chronic Font. Uncle Mike Gage, US. Marky Wahoo, Colby Covington versus Ratlip would be fire. What happened to Covington versus Masvidal, by the way? What happened to that?
That's probably February.
Joseph Roy says, Font is my boy, but I'm nervous about the 5 treatments on his hand.
That's right, Rob. Joseph, you are you a New England guy? Isn't that where he's from?
New England Cartel.
Yeah, you're from Massachusetts. Yeah, he was in CES, right? Rob Font, if I'm not mistaken. He fought in CES back. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he came from CES and came into the UFC and had a nice run, if you really think about it. A couple of losses sprinkled out there, but look at he lost to a Sun Xiao, who's pretty damn good. Pedro Munoz. Like, look at his losses. He beat Almeida, Sergio Pettis, Ricky Simone, John Lineker. I mean, Jesus, John was a little animal. So it's not like he lost to scrubs. Yeah, Font's all right.
Font is an all right guy.
CES. I might have to pick him because I'm rooting. New England Cartel. There you go.
Going Marlon early sub. Close fight. If it goes past 2, likely Font. So it's all dependent on how long the fight lasts, Moth.
Yeah, longer Font for sure.
I don't know much about Font, guys. Is he pretty good? Says Bobby Martinez.
He can throw. He can throw them hands.
JBH laughing emoji, says Sean Hart. Font should have the fight name hashtag. How much longer for the stream? 4 minutes. 4.5 minutes left.
Four minutes. Four minutes. And the game is over. Oh! Spin that wheel! Colby!
One more for
Vlad,
Justin.
excuse me. Holy shit, Vlad coming in with the donation. One more. Here we go. Spin the wheel, baby. We don't have much time. Oh my God, the donations are coming in now.
You
This
should
is
just
crazy.
keep them running and spin as they come in. Like
Okay, hold on. Spin. Still going. This is for Vlad. Hold on. Jesus. If they're in queue, we'll keep them, okay?
They are in queue.
If they're in queue before the time is up. Don't worry. We'll get them in. And that is, 5 points for the junior over here.
Genie.
Here we got another one coming in here. Congratulations.
Spin that wheel!
It's always the last second.
All right, last of what's left on my EBT. One more for Justin.
Another one for Justin over there. Let's spin this thing up. Justin, good luck, my friend. Oh, this is a big one here. Justin getting another spin. Holy shite balls. 2 minutes left if you want to get a spin in. Now since everyone waits to the last second. Hey, better late than never. All righty. Here we go. Oh, Justin, no! 2-0. Oh, my God, I'm sorry. I feel you, buddy. Justin, I feel you.
Yeah, Mom's got to do it.
Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Flapping like I just don't care.
Let's
Can I
go!
lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Choke my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman, show them tits. Pervert cameraman, $10 tip.
This is going to Colby over here. Let me get that spin in.
Celeste.
Colby, baby.
Pervert cameraman, show them breasts. Boobies.
Thank you for the donation.
Spin that wheel. Points Colby Fukin Johnson.
Okay.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.
Good
Give
luck,
me
Colby.
1,000, baby. Wonderful.
Here comes Colby coming in late.
Good luck, Colby.
Colby doing it to himself? No way. Oh my God, that zero is fucked up.
Oh my God.
All
Could
right,
you
Colby.
imagine it landed on 0 again?
All right, so what was that over there?
He's at 35.
Okay, I forgot what he got on there. Thank you, Colby, for the donation and gives himself 35 points, moving him up a spot. Harper by his lonesome over here. We got another donation coming in, and it's a double spin!
It's Joe Mama.
Oh, no!
I spin when I win, spin
Double
when I
spin!
win, spin when I win, spin when I
Double
win.
points!
Dinner tastes good, start to spin. Gas prices drop, let's spin. Perfect poop,
Let's go,
stand up and
Mama!
spin. time to spin. Belt fell off, still spinning.
Oh my God!
Smile, spin, 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 spin. I'm dizzy.
I'm dizzy.
Oh my God, double
Points
points.
to JBH.
Holy
Go,
shit.
baby. Joe Mama coming in
Shit.
clutch. Let's get that double
Oh man.
points.
Yo, mystical spin would be nice, guys. Mystical spin would be very nice. Time is running out. Let's go, baby. Double points. Oh my God. Mystical before the buzzer, please. Mystical, please. All right, here we go. Coming around the mountain, 10, 20
All right,
points for
20 points.
Jess.
Give me the 20, Moss.
All right, so here JBH over
That puts
here.
me at 135.
135 for JBH. Thank you for the donation. We got another one coming in over here. A pervert cameraman. A pervert cameraman from C Money. Hey,
I can see your underwear.
put your boobies.
Oh,
time is up.
I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer.
Pervert cameraman.
Pervert cameraman.
Show 'em.
them tits. Pervert cameraman.
$10
tip.
Pervert cameraman.
Yanni Celeste. Pervert cameraman. Show them breasts. Boobies.
All right,
Merry
C-Mon-
Christmas, ya filthy animals.
Merry
Points, 2
Christmas,
joints.
C-Money. Good luck, 2 joints. And we do have 2 more in queue before the timer went off, by the way.
All right, yeah, the timer's out, but it's okay. We usually don't do this, but listen, it's Christmas for fuck's sake.
The last Fook Off Friday before Christmas.
Okay, let's see. 2 joints gets to spin over here. Thank you for the dono. Here we go.
Yeah, don't worry, Shep. I see yours. Yours was in queue before the timer. Good luck, 2 joints.
Okay, let's see what the joints gets. I have a feeling there's a big one that hasn't been hit tonight. This could blow the game wide open. Does Canada get the walk-off? Oh, boy. Oh,
Whoa,
Fitty on the points.
That's
Fitty.
looking good, 2
Fitty on the joints.
Putting him at 90, above Moss and Matt Stone.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. 2 joints creeping on up. Oh, look at that, Moss. Oh,
Jesse.
how does it feel to lick 2 joints booty?
Listen, let's just be honest. They just want my advice, and I don't blame them.
All right. This one and one more.
Spin that wheel.
All right, Justin.
Justin.
You still have a
Okay.
chance. You still have a chance, Junior.
Well, let's see.
Where are we sitting over here? Justin is at Genie. He's at 40 over here.
Yeah.
Needs a big one. 2 things on this wheel can really blow this game wide open. Let's see what Justin gets over here. Good luck. Man, oh man. The 100 passes, the 500 coming. Oh, a 10.
All right. 10.
All right, so Justin with the 10 spot over here. The Genie has 50. So.
Just so you know, if I was feeling less sick, I would be talking mad shit right now. But I don't feel well.
Spin that wheel.
Okay,
Uncle
one
Chef.
more for Matt. Let's go.
Okay, Matt. Now,
One more for Matt.
Jesse,
Yeah?
you are in the lead. This is the last donation that we got over here. You are in the lead.
But Matt can still win. He can still win. All
I
he
know-
needs.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm trying to build up.
Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay.
You got it.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. How many points does Matt need to catch you, to tie?
He only needs, what is it?
See how good our math is.
75 points, I think?
75. So 100 could do it, right?
Yeah, 100
100
would get
could
him
do it.
over for sure.
A lot of things on it. Let's look at this wheel over here. 100 could do it. What else can do it over here? We have a 500. So there's 100,
Or, yeah.
a 500, and 1,000, right?
Those are his 3 chances to win.
Only 3 chances on this wheel. Will Matt Stone get the most epic comeback in points game history? And this might be the last time we ever play this points game. So this might be the last champion. Who knows? Will Matt Stone get the comeback here as JBH is sitting firm? 3 chances on the wheel. You ready, Jesse?
I'm ready, Moss.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
3 chances. This could be big. This could be big. As the wheel is spinning, I see those 3 chances on there. The 500 is coming. The 100 is missing. Oh my God.
Got it.
Oh my. Throw the tomatoes in the chat.
You almost got it. Oh my God. Oh man.
And the worst possible thing, Matt, is we're tied. So we're just stuck.
Man.
We're stuck together. You and me, we're stuck on each other right now as we are tied for 3rd place, 2 joints in 2nd, and JBH regains the strap once again. The simp army in full effect over here. Jesse, how does it feel?
Let's go. I just want to thank everybody who helped me get the win today. If it weren't for you guys, I would not be seeing my name for a 2nd time on the belt. This belt is for you guys, baby. I said I was coming, brother, and I came.
Wonderful,
That's
wonderful.
all I get? You cut my song off short, Moss?
What do you mean I cut it off short? You want what? A round of applause for applause.
He's ready for Christmas.
Round of applause in the chat, please. Jesse has regained the championship belt. Unfortunately, there's nothing going out to the community, but thank you to each and every one of you for the donations. Seriously appreciate it. We know, listen, Christmas is here, COVID's here, a lot of crazy stuff going on. So the fact that you guys have dug into your pockets and supported this show is completely wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. We're not asking for the donations. The likes help more than anything.
Yeah.
Please hit that like button over there if you have a good time each and every week when we do this game and deliver the news and give you the fight reactions. We're here to please. We're constantly live, just having some fun with you guys. So that's the least we can ask is that like button. So make sure you slap that thing before you leave. All right, so JBH gets the win. We got through the news. We have the UFC tomorrow. Now we have something to take care of here because we're about to open up the phone lines. We're about to give some advice. Jesse won, and I must do my duty. I must do what the people need. I must open up the phone lines and give you advice. So I want you guys to call. Anything you need help with, well, I will help you out because it's time for the Mystic Advice lines. So get your questions in. Get ready to call the greatest show on YouTube, the MMA-HOLES.
Hello, you're live with the MMA-HOLES. What's your name and what's on your mind?
What's up, Jesse and Chris? It's Drunk Savage.
No way!
Drunk Savage. up, Jesse and Chris? It's Drunk Savage.
I can't believe you're calling right now. Drunk Savage, what's on your mind?
Not much.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I have a respect for everybody in the chat.
MMA-HOLES.
Vlad's one of them. Kevin from Chicago. AMH, I mean the knitter.
I'm just enjoying this.
I can hear you.
Hi, this is Billy.
We have Sean Hart.
Hey there, what's up, man?
What's up, Pulse?
Oh, it's Justin Jr.
Fuck you, Chrome.
So Kainoto.
Lord.
RX.
Bro, Heavy Mike Rock, Indy Rust, Sean Man, Vigo, Big Bob, Basically Dragon White, Nick C, Vigo Southern Country Dunk, Shannon Stewart, Rogelio, Ben Chimmons, C2.0, Peter Phillies,
Jeremiah. Hey, Lee W. Michelangelo. MMA-HOLES. Man, what a wonderful, wonderful community.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, I feel it. I feel good. I feel sexy. I feel swole. Some later slap notes.
I
All right.
like biting your shoulder.
I know. I had to go to the bathroom and wipe your face off my shoulder, too.
What?
Nah, that's all right. I still love you, Jesse. You're the best.
I spit on you.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for some advice? Advice. Okay. Let's get the advice going. All right, let me get the advice line. Okay, I'm in my office now. Man, 65 points for the Mystical over here. Not my night, but I should have known when I got the 0. When I got the fucking 0 as my first spin. So it really, I can't blame the donations because I got a fucking 0, man. Me and Justin got the big goose egg. All right. I'll take this off the board. Let's give some advice. It worked out well last time. I think we gave out great advice here. Take that off. All right, let's open up the phone lines. I'll start the clock when the calls come in. The number is 516-522-0267. And how this works is, well, I give you advice. It's the Mystic Advice Line. Or Advice Line Mystic, whatever you want to call it. JBH is the champion. Okay. And listen, with the holiday season coming here, there's going to be a lot of advice that's needed, It's a tough time of the year. Listen. A lot of people don't like the holidays. It's just not a good time, and especially during a pandemic and shit. So I get it. All right, here we go. Oh, God damn it. Can we change that password back? Yeah. It's like probably. No. What did happen? You changed it again?
No, I told you what it was. You have caps lock on for 1, and you're not entering the right one.
Oh, my goodness. Everything's changing on me. Okay, don't.
You should update it.
That's all right. I don't want to save shit. All right, here we go. All right, Mystic Advice Line. Here we go. Let's take some calls. JBH, why don't you go relax?
I'm going to go start dinner after the first call.
Okay.
I'm going to time it perfectly so dinner's done as soon as we get off.
All right. All right, so the number is 516. Oh. Welcome to Mystic Advice Line. What's your name and what is on your mind?
I want to ask you a question. Should I hold my farts in when I meet a new woman?
This is a great question. Should you hold your farts in when you meet a new woman? And he hung up. D-Rest, I love you. You're the best.
That's exactly how it should be.
Okay. What is the timeline before you let the gas out? You got to wait. You can't do it right away. Let me just say this. If you're with someone that is ugly or below a 5, let's say below a 6 out of 10, fart away because you want to really test that person if they're really worthy of your time. But if she's above a 6, or he, because I'm going to say this to the ladies, if she's above a 6, then hold that fart in because you don't want to lose that. Okay? Trust me on this one. 516-522-0267. Give me a call, please. That was a great question. A good way to start Mystic's Advice Line. Okay, we're going to wait now. Hello, Mystic Roots. How you doing? I had some of your delicious Mystic Roots yesterday. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
MysticRootCBD.com. Promo code MMA-HOLE for 15% off. If you can fart around her, she's a 10. Oh, Lord. Nicole, you know what I'm talking about here. Right? You with me? You with me, girl? Good advice. Thank you. Obi-Wan, appreciate that. 516-522-0267. Welcome to Mystic Advice Line. How may I help you?
What's up, Moss? This is Deacon. Hey, we all miss Drunk Savage. What's your advice?
What's my... thank you. It's Flat Earth. What's my advice to Drunk Savage? I say he should just get his life together. That's what I say. We all miss him. But, yeah, listen. The show's supposed to be for Escape. And, get some pussy. You know? Get some tail. That's all I can say. I don't fucking know. 516-522-0267. Unknown caller, welcome to Mystic Advice Line. What's your name and what's on your mind or line? Thank you. Stage fright. That was a case of the stage fright. 516-522-0267. Give me a call. 516-522-0267. Mystic Advice Line. This is the second time we've done this. And I like hearing from everybody. We have 143 people watching. It's time for some advice. (956) Welcome to Mystic Advice Line. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Hey Doc, what's up? I don't, man, it's hard for me to talk about this. I'm going through some troubles.
Okay. I'm here for you.
Every time I fart, blood comes out.
Oh, every single time?
That is correct.
Oh, my God. Well, so do you want me to
I wake up.
Yes.
Wait, Doc. I wake up. And it's in my bed.
It's in your bed?
My fucking bed, man.
Wait, you wake up and you find blood in your bed from your farts?
Yeah, there's shit everywhere. Fuck blood shit. It's shit plus blood. It's bitch. I got bitch all over my bed, man.
So when did you first start noticing this happening?
I don't know. I had a little penetration incident. I don't want to go too much into it, but ever since it's just been like a ketchup bottle.
Oh my God. And did you use lube or was it raw? Like raw and just right in there? No lube.
He recommended grease.
What kind of grease?
Bacon grease.
Oh, well, that's a pretty good recommendation. I'm not sure why that didn't work. Well, listen, man, I am really sorry about this. The only thing I could say is bed rest and less anal sex.
Oh, God. God bless you, Doc.
God bless you, too.
You have a fantastic night.
Merry Christmas. 516-522-0267. Advice, please. That poor gentleman. I hope he gets bed rest. Listen, people are worried about the coronavirus. I'd be more worried about blood coming out of your anus. I think that is the real elephant in the room, right? This is what we should be talking about. You see all these numbers. What about the poor people with blood coming out of their assholes? Welcome to Mystic Advice Line. What's your name and what is on your mind? Hi. Okay, 516-522-0267. A couple of people are shy. It's fine. We do not judge here. As you can see from the bloody anus, we do not judge. So if you are shy, you can start off the conversation and say, I'm a little nervous. I'm here to calm you down. You know, this is, you know, some people are watching, and we want to make sure that, you know, you are comfortable in front of this audience. I don't want you to be nervous. Just here for a little bit of advice. 951, welcome to Mystic Advice Line. How may I help you? Hello. Okay, 516-522-0267 is the number. if you'd like to speak to Mystical about his, you need some advice. My arm. If you need my advice, it's fine. It's late. It's Friday night.
Makes your job easy.
Well, yeah, we got 23 minutes, so keep them coming. I would like to speak to you and give you advice. Love advice, 732, welcome to Mystic Advice Line. My name is Mystic. What is your name and what is on your mind? Okay, that's the Power Rangers, apparently. 516-522-0267. Fun fact, I have never watched the Power Rangers.
Wasn't that Justin's number?
Probably.
That was Justin's number.
I think that was probably him. 516-522-0267, and he's watching the Power Rangers. So thank you for sharing that with us. I never got into the Power Rangers. The spandex outfits and the weird alien helmets. I feel if I watched too much Power Rangers, blood would come out of my anus. Please give me a call, and I'd like to give you advice. (219) Welcome to Mystic's Advice Line. What is your name, and what is on your mind?
Hey, it's MJ, the artist formerly known as Kevin Lee. How you doing?
Oh, hey. How you doing? So, no more Kevin Lee. What happened?
No, I had a job interview, and they made me apply on a Google video call or interview on a Google video call.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to get rid of that.
I had to log into my Google account, right? And you see this black dude up there named Kevin Lee. They're like, wait, this ain't the one. Okay. I also have a similar problem. I didn't want to bring it up, but also every time I fart, blood comes out too. Okay, so was it a similar thing that happened to you that made this? Yeah.
Oh
my God. I actually used the bacon grease, though. That didn't work.
Okay. So you used it, that didn't work. I thought it would. I guess I am wrong about that. I'm not wrong about much, but apparently I was wrong about that. So what did you follow up with? Did you try anything else out to clear it up?
Less anal. Less anal.
Yeah. Okay.
More.
Were you in the doggy style position when they performed this anal? What position were you in? Because that might have been a problem.
Missionary, I like full eye contact.
Oh, okay. So you pull the balls in front of you, spread your ass cheeks, and let them. Okay. See, that's the problem.
Castrate them.
Yeah, you can't do. You got to get on your knees, man. You got to bend over on your knees, let them spread the cheeks. It's an easier entrance.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, man. Listen, I hope you get better.
All right, man.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. Thanks.
516-522-0267 Mystic Advice Line. You can't. If you're a man and you want the anal, you can't do. You're not like a woman. A woman's got the vajayjay where the penis is, but a guy, the ass is further down. So in order to be penetrated, it's just not going to work. Hello, 206. You are live with the Mystic Advice Line. What's your name and what kind of advice do you need?
Okay, well, this is a real gamer. Just want to let you guys know that I do have a problem here.
Okay.
I drive a lot for a living, and I get sleepy, but I know why. It's because the blood's rushing down from my head, and it's going down to my penis, and I'm having a problem. So I'm trying to figure out a way to stay awake while I'm driving, and I've been thinking about it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
How do I stay awake while I'm driving?
So you're saying all the blood leaves your head and goes into your pee-pee, and you start getting woozy and tired.
That's right. That's right. And I fall asleep. And it's dangerous. So I got to come up with something. Now, I thought about it, and I think if we could come up with something, maybe like an auto pussy.
Mm-hmm.
When you're driving down the road, you got your car on autopilot, so it's safe.
Mm-hmm.
You could pitch it's not a flashlight. It's better. It's the auto pussy,
Gotcha, yeah. Well, I have a better solution. Do you have a hemorrhoid pillow?
No.
All right, you need to go on Amazon and find the cheapest hemorrhoid pillow you could find. I need you to drive upside down. So what this will do is this will reverse the flow of the blood back in the other direction to your head, okay? Then I need you to put a mirror on an angle on the roof and then a mirror on the back of your seat. So you can see all the reflections and you can see right outside. So you'll be driving upside down. The blood will go back into your head and then you won't be tired anymore. You can do this for about 3 hours. And then you might have to switch it around again. But 3 hours of upside down driving is proven to work.
I think I like this advice. I'm going to give this a shot.
All right. Thank you for your call. 516-522-0267. Right? That's good advice.
That was very good advice.
Yeah, you gotta. It's a little complicated because you need to put the mirrors in certain angles. So if you're upside down and you're looking up at the ceiling, it's got to be on the right angle to hit the back of the chair. And you know what I'm saying, right? There's YouTube videos that show you how to do it. 714, you're live with the Mystic Advice Line. My name is Mystic. What's your name and how can I help you?
This is DVSV.
Oh, hey. How you doing, DDSV?
Doing good. So, yeah, I heard a lot about anal bleeds when I, came back on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was wondering, what do you do about the anal bleed sting?
The sting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good question.
So I think it's the turds are too hard, so it stings.
What's the color of your bowel movements?
Brown.
Oh, okay. Brown, but is it a dark brown? Is it a light brown? You gotta look.
Brown. I don't know.
Okay. Well, if it's a dark color,
not looking at it right now.
You got. Well, next time you take a poop, just remember if it's a dark color, it's a bloody poo, right? And if it's in little pellets, if it's coming out in pellets, you're constipated. And if it's coming out, there's a chance that you might have swallowed razor blades, and it might be in your dark pellet poops, and that's why it's bleeding. It's shoring up your sphincter on the way out. Do you recall eating razor blades at any time?
Not recently.
Okay. Have you ever done that in the past, by accident? Oh, hey, these are cookies. Whoops, there's a razor blade.
Only when I was 5.
Okay, so it has happened. So see, there you go. All right, so listen,
so they lasted 23 years, is what you're saying?
Yeah, sometimes they get caught in there. You ever hear of razor blade-itis?
Damn, they're reproducing in there.
They are. Well, they have babies. They have baby blades. Curtis blades. They have Curtis blades in there.
They're Beyblades.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. Just look for the color and look for the razor blades. Okay.
Yeah, I feel better already.
Thank you. Listen. I'm here to help, man. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Okay. 516-522-0267. Call up. I mean, a lot of people are having bloody poos, Jesse.
Yes.
This is not good, man.
Not good, but you're helping them.
I'm trying my best here, but I have to say, I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. Mystic Advice Line.
707, you're live with the Mystic Advice Line. My name is Mystic. What's your name? (516-522-0267). It is a real pandemic. I mean, everyone's worried about this COVID, and everyone is walking around with bloody assholes. What the fuck? Everyone is walking around with bloody assholes. I can't wrap my head around this. 732, you're live with the MMA-HOLES Mystic Advice Line. What's your name? How can I help you?
Hey, it's Justin Jr.
Hey, Justin. How's your asshole?
I'm not here to talk about that. I was actually wondering if are you guys starting up a new goat milk for 2021?
Yes, we are. And my advice is you should get rolling with that. Listen, new season, 2021, new champion.
Yep. Well, that's great. That's grand. The prelims are much more interesting. Yep, I'll be starting a new account. And that was really my only question. You guys have a good day.
You too. I like how Justin does this old man voice. You notice that? Hey, I'm just
get off my lawn.
I'm gonna get off my rocking chair and I'm gonna 516-522-0267. Yes, we will have a new goat milk for 2021, but tomorrow we find out who is the pandemic winner. Should we put pandemic on the belt? 470, you're live with the Mystic Advice Line. My name is Mystic. What is your name and how can I help you?
My name's Boss.
Hey, Boss.
Am I fucking actually on?
No, actually, hold on. Let me put you on hold for a second here.
Oh, shit, motherfucker. Here's the deal.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hello, you're live with the MMA-HOLES. Mystic Advice. Wait, hold on. Let me put you on hold again. Hold on. Let me transfer you to the second tier operator. Hold on a second.
Please hold while we transfer you.
Welcome to a Mystic Advice Line. My name is Mystic, and what is your name, sir?
Man, your voice sounds a lot faggier on the phone.
Well, you sound like freaking Foghorn Leghorn from the freaking Looney Tunes, for God's sakes. I'll say. How can I help you, Foghorn?
Fair enough. You know, I've heard that before. Surface water, 48 degrees. About a foot under, 56 degrees. Bass hunting, which lure do I use?
I need advice now. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So, my advice to you is not use any of them. My advice is to use the pussy flounder. Use that one. The pussy flounder.
That would work.
Yes.
That would work. Thank you, brother.
Okay, thank you. Fucking celebrity called in. You hear that?
Yeah.
I was a big fan as a kid. I was a very big fan of Foghorn Leghorn.
That was probably the funniest call of the night.
516-522-0267. How about that, huh? Boss calling? Look at that. We got to hear the boss. 250, you're live with the Mystic Advice Line. My name is Mystic. What's your name, and how can I help you?
Oh, I'm really glad you took my call, Mr. Mystic. This is my first time calling, but I need your help on my situation here. I think I have to break up with my girlfriend. Things aren't good at all. Can I tell you really quickly what's been going on here? Maybe you can help me.
I'm here.
I hear you've got a lot of advice and wisdom, and I think I need it more than anything. Okay. Please. So for a year and a half, I've been having sex with my girlfriend. But what happens is after we're done having sex, I'm laying back having a cigarette, and what she does is she rubs my balls, Mr. Mystic, after every time we have sex. So we've been having sex for a year and a half, and she rubs my balls after every time we have sex. So Mr. Mystic, we had sex last night, and she did the same thing. She started to rub my balls after we made love, and I looked at her and I said, "Why do you rub my balls after every time we have sex? It's been like this for a year and a half." And she looks at me and she goes, "Honey, it's because I miss mine." So we're gonna have to break up. I'm so depressed. I've been having sex with a man for a year and a half.
That is horrible. Well, there's good news because there's a lot of people with bloody assholes in our community that you might be able to pass this girl over to them.
Oh, I'm sure glad this isn't live. Like, my name is Kevin from Chicago, but please don't let anybody know my problems, man. I need to keep this between you and me.
I promise you, this is between us.
I can't get the shit off my dick. I can't believe how embarrassed I am.
Yeah,
okay,
man.
I've got to go.
I'm sorry.
Merry Christmas to you, Moss.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas. My God, that's a horrible situation. I don't know what to. I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine that was you? But like I said, we have a lot of people in the community that do have the need for.
These calls are on fire tonight.
516-522-0267. 10 more minutes of mystical advice, so call me. I'm here for you. Let's go for it. Great Googly Moogly. I think this is Mystic Roots calling Mystic Advice Line. How you doing?
What's up, Moss? How you doing, bud?
I'm doing wonderful. And how can I help you,
Good. I
sir?
was just laughing at that last guy. That guy was hilarious. Oh, jeez.
Terrible situation.
Doing good, bud. Well, what should I do? Should I smoke indica or sativa tonight as I sit here at my table?
Indica. Listen, smoke them both at the same time. That's what I'm saying. One out of each side of your mouth and just suck it into your face, man. Go
just
freaking
suck
crazy.
it until my eyes turn red and bleed out my face.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Why not?
Let it all
Well,
in.
but I wanted to just call in and tell you guys that I love you. You guys are doing such an amazing job, and I'm so happy for your baby. I'm so happy for your marriage. That video made me cry, as I'm sure a bunch of the MMA-HOLES did. Not to get all teary right now, but you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, and you have a Merry Christmas. And I'm going to let you get back to phone calls. Oh, and dude, every time I fart, the tiniest little bit trickle of blood comes out.
Oh, my God. This is a pandemic. This is happening so much. Everyone is farting blood. Seriously, we have a situation here. Coronavirus. Maybe we should put the masks on our assholes? What do you guys think? Surgical masks on your cheeks? That may stop. Unknown caller, welcome to Mystic Advice Line. What's your name and what's your question?
So if I'm on a date with a new woman and she farts first, then it's a high sign as long as blood don't come out, right? Is that good? I just need to know. I need to know.
Yes, if she farts first, he hung up again. If she farts, well, I got to say this. Me personally, I haven't been in the situation where a young lady farted on like a first date, second date situation. It's usually like a mistake fart. You know what I'm saying? It's usually like they bend over to pick something up and like, that wasn't me, man. That was the dog. It's usually something like that. Jessie, fun fact, I'm sure she's tooted a bunch. You know, there's sometimes I sleep in my bed and I think to myself, as I'm spooning Jessie, it's physically impossible for her not to fart throughout the night. How many times does she toot while I am spooning her?
I don't toot.
You're full of shit. And a fun fact, I found blood on my crotch, and I think farts coming out of your ass. 251, welcome to Mystic Advice Line. What is your name and what kind of advice do you need?
Hey, my name's Dan. I got a question. So I'm in Alabama, and I mean, I kind of like, both my sister and my cousin, but I don't know what I should do because they're both kind of come on to me pretty hot. So I don't know which one to go with because, I mean, the cousin's legal here. Sister's kind of frowned upon, though.
Who is more attractive? If you had to rate 1 to 10, sister, cousin, who is closer to the 10?
Well, my sister looks like my mom, so that's kind of like a 7 out of 10, but the cousin's pretty hot.
Okay.
I'd have to say like probably an 8.
Definitely the cousin. I mean, listen, even if you weren't in Alabama, I'd say go for it. Just don't tell anybody. You know what I'm saying? Got you back.
I mean, you say don't tell anyone, but everyone knows everyone around here, given my cousin and then my brother knows and my uncle daddy knows and everyone else like that. So
okay. I have an answer for you. You ever see those little glasses with the big nose on and the mustache?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, put that on her. When you're in public, put it on her, okay? But put a long-haired wig so they think it's a female. You hold her hand and be proud. And then when you're in the bedroom, you tear that ass up.
Okay, but in the bedroom, do I need a brown paper bag or no?
No. If you'd like the mask, I mean the glasses, you can keep it on in the bedroom. But I say take it off and fuck the shit out of your cousin.
Yeah, but see, the mustache reminds me of my dad, and that kind of brings back some horrible memories.
Yeah, it might tickle when you kiss, or when she's going down on you, it might tickle your penis a little with the mustache. So maybe take the glasses off.
You know what? I do like the tickle, though. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Or if she's tossing your salad, it might be a little, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow, man. You're a lifesaver.
You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for the call. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
516-522-0267. We got 5 more minutes. I mean, listen. It's where he lives. I mean, it's all good, right? It's all getting right. Just go for the cousin. Yeah, she's hot. 516-522-0267. 5 more minutes of mystical advice. What a fantastic night. I'm glad I lost. I enjoy every moment I get to spend with you wonderful, wonderful people. Unknown caller, welcome to the Mystic Advice Line. What's your name and what's on your mind? Five 516-522-0267. It's been a good night. I am thoroughly satisfied. I really do feel that I've saved a lot of lives. We've learned a lot. 832, welcome to the Mystical Advice Line. What's your name and how can I help you?
My name is Cliff.
Hi, Cliff.
All right. So the thing is, every moment that I'm on the clock at work, I just can't wait to get off, man.
Get off like what? Ejaculate or just get off the clock?
No. I mean, get off of work.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, oh my God, I'm at work. I just want to get off. You know what I'm saying, right, Cliff?
Right on. But no, I mean, get off of work.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. We cleared that up.
Right. So you got any advice for me?
Well, get off. I mean, listen, so you're saying while you're at work, you just want to get the hell out of there. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Yeah, just leave, man. Just walk out. What are they going to do? Are they going to fire you? Say, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man. I can't believe I never thought of that.
I tell you, just leave, man. Just say, I'm fucking hungry, man. I got to get something to eat. This is bothering me. You know?
No, on my way out, should I cause a commotion?
No, I just walk right out. And then if everyone says, "Hey, where's Cliff go?"
Cliff.
Yeah, you got to have your buddies just say, "Listen, just pretend nothing even happened." Now, what? I'm not going to ask you what you do for a living, but what kind of? I'm trying to think. What area is your profession? Hospitality. Okay. Hospitality. So you keep roofs over people's heads. Sort of.
Not exactly.
Do they need you for the hospitality? What kind of is it imperative? I'm sure you have a very important job, but hospitality, can you leave for a couple of minutes and just take off for a little while, or is it very imperative for you to be there?
Yeah, it's pretty much imperative that I'm there.
Okay, you must leave.
Just say fuck this shit and leave.
Yeah, just walk out, because then they'll realize the value of you, and if you just walk out, they're going to want to give you a raise when you come back because they're going to realize how much they miss you.
I'm going to try that tomorrow.
Okay.
But my intuition tells me I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands after I do it. So
expect the raise.
Can I call back in next week and tell you how it went?
Okay. Yes, you can. You can follow up for sure. If I lose again, I will give you advice on how to get that job back. But honestly, you'll be calling me back in celebration because you will inherit a raise.
All right, man. Let's see how this goes.
Thank you, Cliff, and have a Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
It's Cliff. I mean, yeah, you don't realize the value of something until it's gone, and if you just walk out of your job and say, "I want to go home," they'll understand. Okay, let's squeeze one more in here. 516-522-0267 Mystic Advice Line. I'm here to help you out tonight. I mean, listen, Christmas is right around the corner, and we all need some help, right? Unknown caller, welcome to Mystic Advice Line. My name is Mystic. What's your name?
Hey, it's Justin Jr. again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
516-522-0268. He called already. There are people that need help. 323, welcome to Mystic Advice Line. My name is Mystic, and how can I help you? What's your name? Five 516-522-0267. One more caller, and then Mystic Advice Line is over. Oh. 732, welcome to Mystic Advice Line. My name is Mystic. Right at the buzzer, what's your name and what's on your mind?
Hi, I don't know what to do. This is Walty Walnuts, and I just don't know what to do. I was with a girl last night, and she said my walnuts weren't salty enough. It's really messing with me. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. Just give me some advice, please. I'm freaking out.
You better listen. If you, listen. Oh, he left. Could you imagine that? They don't think his walnuts are salty enough. Well, you better get those things dipped in salt immediately. You cannot waste any time. A woman will leave you if your nuts are not the proper amount of salt. You gotta do something about it. You gotta dip it in salt. Any salt that you could find. The salt for the snow, salt that you put on food, any type of salt. I don't care how much it's gonna sting. You need to salt that shit up. There are some people with some real problems here. And I hope I helped you guys and gals out. Or guys out. But geez, I'm really worried. Jess, I mean, are you not worried? I mean, the state of the MMA holes, there is a lot of, I mean, we need more advice lines. Clearly.
I think you're doing a wonderful job giving them advice.
People need help.
Yeah.
And I'm here to help you. Well, thank you. Guys and gals, thank you very much for joining us tonight. A fantastic call. We had people, all shapes and sizes, all ages, all over the world calling us up, and it has been a fantastic, wonderful, wonderful night. But we must go as JBH is the champion. So congratulations to Jesse. We'll be reacting to the fights. Mañana, Stephen Thompson versus Geoff Neal. You excited, Jess?
I am excited, Moss.
All right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your guys' continued support, especially around the holiday season. You guys have been endlessly supportive of us, and we can't thank you enough. That being said, we will be live tomorrow for the entire UFC card, so make sure you're there with us live. And as always, don't be an a-hole, be an MMA-hole.